I've missed that music in the last 2 days or so. Danganronpa V3. Killing Harmony? Killing Harmony. Harmony's had it too good for too long. Frankly, it's about time somebody killed it. But more importantly, I've been scratching my brain for, God, 20 seconds here, and I couldn't tell you. No idea who this could possibly be. The culprit, I mean. It's been weighing on me. I've been very curious. And I'm keen to see the conclusion of this trial so that we can put whoever, murdered Ryoma in such a brutal fashion to eternal rest for good here. The gym is locked at nighttime, so it must have been the next morning. But
that's not possible. Himiko and I were at the gym, remember?
I forgot I don't have to talk during these bits.
So did we fuck up by thinking the body got stuffed into the piranha tank?
I don't think so. We have evidence to prove that's what happened.
Yeah.
And when did the culprit throw the body into the piranha tank?
When did Ryoma's body get placed in the piranha tank? Again, I can't quite figure out how it happened, but I think a zip line was set up based on the ropes and everything. Maki was with Ryoma around midnight, so it couldn't have been before midnight. And if it couldn't have been the morning after, that leaves...
The only time they could have done it was during nighttime, huh?
Did you forget the gym's not open at nighttime, dick cheese?
First of all, it's Richard. And secondly, yes.
Dick cheese?
Again, Richard.
But that's the only possibility, because by morning we were already at the gym.
I mean, it could have been... Is nighttime like 3 a.m. technically? Sort of morning. Is Suichi dead yet? I'm gonna go ahead and make a bold assumption here, 7-9. I think Suichi lives. I assumed that about Kaede, and I was wrong. But I think Suichi's gonna live throughout the whole game.
It may be possible they slipped by without you noticing.
It's just a prediction, I don't know for sure.
No one can slip by me. I'm known far and wide as the snoozing sorceress.
Does seem like that would be difficult to slip past,
What a terrible title for a guard.
Alright, well,
Positive that
she
you
worked
did not
hard
see
for
it?
that.
You cannot enter the gym at nighttime.
Himiko would have seen it. She might strike out, but she always keeps her eye on the ball.
I don't even play baseball.
Yes, wrong game. Anyway.
But we can't disobey school rules, right? The body was probably moved in the morning.
Is it a school rule to not go in the gym during night?
Calm down, everyone. Go to sure if we discuss disagreement.
I see through your arguments.
Okay, thanks, Monokuma. A disagreement?
What? A disagreement?
Oh, good, a scrum
You mean
debate.
you're split down the middle again?
The scrum debates are the best part, easily. What a good start to this stream.
Its very own more phenomenal trial grounds.
We did this already.
Yippee!
I like the little...
Waiting for this.
As have I. I like the little, wreath of a funeral for the one Mono Cub who died. Like, he included that along with all the other... Not only that, but the portraits of the students don't have the memorial flower ribbon thing on them. That one does.
Jeez. We gotta do that whole crazy thing again?
You mean the best part of the game? Yes. Seems like our opinions are split on this matter. But if we focus on the evidence, the facts will become clear. All you have to do is you've done this before. What the fuck? Yeah, I know how it works, Suichi. Split onion. Alright, let's do this. All rise. Get it? All right. Well, probably didn't need to bring the dead. Okay. Well, they're there too, I guess. When was the body put in the prawn tank? They believe the next morning. We believe during the nighttime. All right.
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Announcement.
Angie,
I was in front of the gym with the others before the announcement.
Plenty of time to
Is it
fucking
not possible
pick one.
you simply missed the culprit?
Missed. Easy.
We were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them.
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
Kaito,
Rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
Well, the corpse didn't get up and move on his
Piranha
own.
tank is too far from the gym's entrance.
I've got this. You might be able
I
to
got
reach
this.
the tank from the window above the stage.
Oh yeah, I was wondering how that was going to
The
get
gym
brought up.
Also off limits at night.
Maki,
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself.
It's true.
But should we trust Maki's testimony in the first place?
Tenko.
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
Oh, D. Fuck, I forgot about this bit. I mean, I did all the arguments. I really don't think that it's fair to make me do a QTE at the end of it to just drive the point home. I am pushing A. Unbelievable. That was weird. Anyway, yeah, no, Suichi Lai, it's unbelievable.
It's true that you cannot enter the gym at nighttime, but a corpse could.
So, whoever did this somehow rigged up a system that the corpse entered the gym, but they didn't. Because, like, I would imagine that, you know, the door is locked. I wouldn't know. First of all, I don't think anyone knew. The alarm blares and goes off when rules are broken. But no, in this situation, even if I was smart enough to figure that out, I'd be, like, up at the window with a ladder or something, dumping him into the piranha tank. Would that have set the alarm off?
I am positive that the window was how the culprit moved the body.
That window's higher than the piranha tank, and it's pretty close by. Curtains might have been closed, but the window was open the whole investigation.
It's true. A miniature
That means
catapult
it
was
certainly
used.
possible to put the body in the piranha tank from the window.
However, I'm also positive the pane dividing the piranha tank was set up beforehand.
Yeah, that is a good question. Someone had to have done that. Who could have done that?
That certainly couldn't be tossed in. It would need to be placed carefully.
Dark Flame, what's up?
Even if the culprit were to throw the body from outside the window, the window is far too high. It cannot be reached from the floor.
Yeah, and someone had to have been there to set up the glass in the tank. Who the hell could have done that? That's a hell of a lot of preparation. I guess you maybe could have done that if you had, like, the ladder up against the window.
Ryoma was small. Gonta could have chucked him easy.
That is a possibility, yes.
Yes, but Gonta wouldn't do that. Gentlemen not chuck dead bodies.
They don't? Oh, fuck. Well, can't call me a gentleman then.
Being a gentleman has nothing to do with it.
Oh, thank goodness. Whew. All right then.
I know! They used the ladder in the gym!
I mean,
You tested it out
yes.
while you were investigating, Shuichi. That ladder reached the window, right?
That still doesn't change the fact that it had to be someone who got to the gym beforehand to modify that, which means this was a very premeditated crime. Hours
The
beforehand.
culprit just needed to put the body through the window to pull it off, right?
That's all it's just needed to do that. Yes, of course. No, I don't think that method is possible because the ladder couldn't have been used in a crime like that. Ladder can't be moved. There wasn't time to move it. The ladder doesn't reach the window. Excuse me. I think it obviously can be moved. We moved it. I think it reaches the window. So I think it's just this one? I don't think there was enough time to remove the ladder. Well,
Oh no!
obviously not. I guess it can't reach the window. I had a good time yesterday considering my family was here for a meal. Oh, that is nice. I'm
That's it!
hanging out with my own selection of family on
The
Saturday.
only reason the ladder reached the window was because it was on the stage. If you used the ladder on the pool side, it would not quite make it.
Well, yeah, but... Oh, the idea is that they took the ladder from the gym to the pool. Got it, okay.
The ladder could barely reach the window when it was on the stage.
It's true.
And there is nothing on the pool side of the gym as tall as the stage.
Which is why I suspect a zip line was used.
Finally, The
Or
ladder was
possibly,
found in
like,
the
a
gym,
lasso, I guess? Because we have that inner tube.
If the culprit used the ladder on the pool side, we wouldn't have found it in the gym.
I'm extremely curious about how this went down.
Couldn't have thrown the ladder back through the window because it's too
Must have
heavy.
been Rontaro, the ultimate zipliner. Yes, Rontaro, who faked his own death in the first trial. Now running around the school.
Then Gonta used his hard strength to
All
throw
right.
the ladder or the body or something.
Again, even in 2017 when this came out. What the hell, Miyu?
Gentlemen not throw dead bodies. Or ladders.
The
Watch out
body
for-
could not
watch
have
out for
been thrown
Miyu's
into the
language.
piranha tank to begin
That's
with.
not PC. She's never PC, but you know, she's up until then been PC enough that I'm not gonna get banned on Twitch. I didn't say it, Twitch, the character did.
It would need to be placed carefully to prevent the glass pane from shifting.
Got it, Musclehead? Even if we injected tons of steroids into you, it'd be impossible.
Nothing's impossible with tons of steroids. I've seen a man suplex a tiger. Alright?
You didn't need to apologize, Gonta.
And I've heard tigers, enough of them, could kill the sun. We haven't discussed Harmony's body laying somewhere hidden in the school. Well, I mean, the subtitle of the game is Killing Harmony, so, you know. I assume they're dead by this point.
How the culprit moved the body from the window. Ha! You guys don't even know that? What a bunch of dimwits.
Alright, well, let's
Do you have the answer then?
let's hear your
Of
answer,
course.
genius.
Tell him, Shuichi. Blow him all away with the truth.
Damn it!
I
I don't know.
actually don't know that yet.
That's why I'm the assistant. Come on, Kaito. You're the man in charge here.
What? The culprit definitely moved the body through the window, but I don't know how.
Seriously?
You're the guy. I'm your sidekick, Kaito, right? You should know the answer.
Serves you right. You just made a fool out of yourself after acting all high and mighty. Dudes just need to shut up and take their licks.
Okay, sure.
What are we gonna do, Shuichi? We gotta figure this out or we're done for.
I mean, well,
Hey, you
yeah.
gotta do something, Shuichi.
Fucking, come
I
on,
know.
dude.
I have to do something.
You and your two jackets. I don't know what to do. I haven't figured that out yet. Damn it. Am I really not good enough? Am I no good as a detective? I can't do this. I can't.
I don't think it really matters how the body got into the piranha tank.
I think it does. Disagree. Huh?
Gonta thinks it matter. We won't know culprit's trick unless we figure out.
We're getting sidetracked. It doesn't matter how it was done, just who did it.
Well, I mean, we could probably extrapolate who did it based on how it was done, at least get an idea, right?
We shouldn't focus on where we found the body. Instead, we need to focus on where he was killed.
Alright, different angle. I can appreciate that.
Wouldn't it be more efficient if we focused on the murder scene instead?
Yes, that's it. We were so caught up in where the body was found, when we should have been thinking about where the murder occurred.
Well, we have two options. He was either drowned in the pool or in that stone sink in the bathroom at the ultimate the ultimate tennis pros place, or ultimate prisoner, depending on how you count that.
Why didn't anyone realize this
Trading
yet?
Kaito for Maki. Yeah, I was thinking like in the event, because the game was really building up that Kaito was gonna die next, but then he didn't. I was thinking about who would make okay sidekicks. Maki and Kibo are probably like my two go-to options if I had to choose a sidekick.
Perhaps the culprit steered the conversation away from that topic.
You mean who'd be an okay sidekick for Suichi? Like, assuming I continue to play as Suichi and Kaito died or was the culprit in this case. He might... Literally anyone is possibly the culprit at this point, except me.
Then,
Yeah,
culprit is someone in this room.
Kibo and Maki are definitely like my two choices. Suichi would be the sidekick in that relation. Right, of course, sure. Yeah, no, Kibo and Maki are definitely like the two front runners for who runs around with me, providing insightful commentary into my investigations. I would love to see Karumi hanging out with me, but at the same time, she's like kind of doing her own thing. But yeah, I don't know. I think Maki would be a good counterpart. Why not Karumi? Like, Karumi's a good third choice, I don't know. I think the it would be better writing, not me personal preference, but from a storytelling perspective. Kibo and Suichi, I think, have sort of they could be a good back and forth, and I think Maki would be sort of the polar opposite. It'd be a good back and forth where she's very straightforward but cold and doesn't, speak a lot. A lot of K names, yeah, you're not wrong. But, boy, there's a lot of K names in this game. Kibo, Kokichi, Karumi, Kaede, Kaito. Anyway, yeah, no, and Kokichi's an asshole, so I wouldn't want him around.
Well then, let's discuss the crime scene to figure out who the culprit is.
That's not a bad idea for a robot. The last time when Nino told me to move in with her under the bridge to get out of the cold.
What?
Himikawa under the bridge?
What are they referencing? I have no... Okay, if we can determine where this all started, we can determine how it ended. Yes, it's much too soon to quit. The trial has only just begun!
Thank you, Maki. That was a helpful insight.
Yeah, thanks a bunch.
I can't believe you didn't notice that. I guess that's why you're still an apprentice.
Alright, Automod, I'll allow it. I'll wait for Body... Pimp? You have a problem with Pimp? Alright. I'll wait for bodies to start dropping, and then hopefully Kokichi gets a chance to be Suichi's Pimp. Hopefully not. Good old non-stop debate. Alright, here we go. Tank, black fabric, pool rules, Monokuma file. Rules, I assume.
Wasn't it the dorm room?
Why would it be the
Ryomo
dorm
was
room?
relaxing in his room when he got attacked.
But the cause of death was drowning.
Indeed.
There is nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
True.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Well, alright.
Drowning toilets? Impossible.
I mean, impossible.
Consider places where water is stored.
The only place that fits is the pool. Even if you use magic, there's no other way.
I think it's probably...
Well, it must be the pool then.
No, Piranha
Now
Tank.
that little turd drowned in the toilet.
I love cats 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Shut
6,
your mouth,
6.
Sal.
Noisy sow.
Sal?
This is difficult to watch. Anyway, what up, I love cats? Great name.
First,
I
let's
assume that's the
establish
name of a
crime
hardcore dog lover.
Wasn't it the dorm room? Ryomo
Skip to the... Every time that fucking fast forward noise.
Drowning
I don't know, it gets me.
Consider places
place that.
Hey, what? Oh, what do you mean only? What? Only place with lots of water is the pool, right? What? You can call me Cats for short. All right then.
First, let's establish
Piranha Tank on pool. How is that not the correct answer?
Ryomo was relaxing
What
in
the
his room
fuck?
when he got attacked.
Okay, what are the pool rules? Help me out. Entering the pool is prohibited during nighttime. Well, that didn't help any. Piranha Tank. Water in the Piranha Tank inside Ultimate Magician's Lab. During the magic show is hung over the water tank. You know, the front side of my gland. Yeah, what the hell?
But the cause
Only
of
the
death
pool
was
has
drowning.
enough water.
There's
I
nothing
literally
in
have a
here that
bullet
can
for
collect
Piranha
enough
Tank,
water.
which has enough water to drown somebody.
toilet, doesn't
And
he?
that's not the answer?
Drowning toilets? Impossible.
We should consider places where water is
That's
stored.
ridiculous.
The only place that
What is the
fits
black
pool.
fabric? Hold on. Floating in the pool, at first glance look like trash. So that's unrelated. Okay.
Even if you use magic, there's no other way.
Well, it must be the pool then.
I
Now
don't
that little turd drowned in the toilet.
believe you. Pool rules.
Shut your mouth, you noob.
File 2? Discovered in the gym. Cause of death. Who's drowning. Victim's life extinguished by Ramos until only bones remain. Obviously must be the Sao comment. I can't argue that.
Lazy Sal.
Sal?
You know what? I can. Actually, now that you pointed out, that is something I could argue with. Cause of death is a certainty. Ryoma drowned in water. Pool seems like an obvious answer, but I have my doubts. I can't... Oh, right. This is agreeing.
Let's
Wait, how do
establish
I...
the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room?
Isn't holding it lying?
Ryomo was relaxing in his room when he got attacked.
But the cause of death was
How
drowning.
do I agree with? I can agree with the
There's
Sao
nothing in
comment.
his room
Yeah,
that
but
could collect enough water.
do I throw the Monokuma file and agree with that? For God's sakes, what do I do there?
Drowned in toilets? Impossible.
We should consider places where water is stored.
I have
The
no
only place
idea.
that fits is the pool.
Nope, can't just lie and commit perjury. I almost forgot to do something. Oh no, cats. Good thing you remembered in the last second.
First, let's establish the kinds
A
of...
follower. It's I Love Cats, that shrewd negotiator. Thank you. Thank you very much for the follow. As you can see, I'm struggling quite a bit on this, no, I agree with drowning. That's true.
There's nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
What is this?
Drowned in toilets? Impossible.
Did I just not have the
We
right
should consider
bullet
places where
selected?
water is stored.
I'm gonna try this again because it's so outlandish that it's not this. What the hell? Alright.
Oh no!
Pool rules prevent drowning from
First,
occurring in the
let's
pool.
establish the
What?
kinds
No, they don't. Pool rules just say entering the pool is prohibited during nighttime.
Wasn't it the door?
Oh, that
Leona was
kind of makes
relaxing in his
sense.
room when we got attacked.
I guess.
But the cause
Yeah.
of death was drowning.
Pool rules
There's
on the
nothing in
pool.
his room that could collect enough water.
Yeah, because he couldn't have done it
He's got a
during
toilet,
night.
doesn't he?
That makes sense.
Drowned in toilets?
Why the hell is
Impossible.
fish tank an option?
We should consider places where water is stored.
Because I was like, oh yeah, water stored.
Place that-
Literally the only place there is that piranha tank that you could drown somebody in, very much so, that was located not in the gym or the pool, but her fucking lab thing, her magician's lab. I thought that's where they were gonna go. If that's not the right answer, don't put something that very possible in with the options. Have it be like, I don't know, tennis court or something.
No swimming is allowed at nighttime, so a living person could not have gone in.
Could have been a swimsuit full of gravel. It could have.
Object. But if a living person entered the pool,
So I have a question. If swimming's not allowed, can I just walk around in the pool during nighttime? Like in the shallow end, it probably only comes up to my ankles, so I wouldn't be swimming.
I think I might cry.
Cry as loud as you want. I'll cry with you. We can spend a night together crying.
Okay.
In the morning after, I'll write goodbye on your mirror in lipstick before I quietly leave.
You. You're right. Sure.
Only after you leave do I realize.
Okay. Let's.
Being so gloomy. This is the year of the Jets. Fuck the Patriots.
Yo, New York. Am I right? Go Jets. Goddamn New England Patriots. They're Tom Brady and they're fucking deflating footballs and shit. That's the end of that bit. I don't know much about professional foot. I know college football. Real football is. Yeah, I'm less.
Anyway.
Yes.
we
Anyway,
conclude
thank you.
it's
Save me from this
impossible
bit.
for him to have drowned in the pool.
Kyo.
Where was Ryoma killed if not pool? Is there other place where water can be stored?
Right. Yeah, his bathroom. Well, there's some kind of clue. Probably tennis. Yeah, right here, right?
This is it!
Probably not the toilet.
The sink in Ryoma's lab.
That's the
There were
word I was looking
distinct
for
scratch
earlier.
marks on it.
Yeah, I'm very curious about these scratch marks. Like, what caused them? Because I don't think human fingernails would cause... I mean, it might be a limitation of the graphics of the game, but I don't think that's human fingernails. It might be like handcuffs scraping up against it. I don't know.
Scratch marks on the sink?
And I believe those scratches were caused by...
Fuck! Handcuffs? I was really hoping they would tell me. Where's the handcuffs? Yeah, I think it's these.
This is it!
Okay.
The handcuffs. They were scratched as well, correct?
It's true.
Well, yeah. Sort of looked like they'd been scraped against something.
There's also the fact that the handcuffs were from Ryoma's lab. The marks on the sink came from the handcuffs in the same room.
So someone handcuffed him, drowned him, and then ziplined his body into a tank full of piranhas that had been already set up to prevent them from accessing the body, and then waited for the magic show. The corpse would have been bloated, right? I guess, whatever. Just suspend disbelief on that one.
Are consistent with the handcuffs, I'm sure.
I don't know how long it takes a corpse to bloat, but, you know.
How did those handcuffs get from the lab to the water tank?
Well, I mean, they're like 5 inches. It's on the same. Okay. What if the piranhas scrape the handcuffs? How'd they scrape the sink then, cats? Makes no sense. Ryoma was wearing them.
Yes, though they were only visible for a brief moment when Ryoma appeared in the tank.
I mean, they were plenty visible after the fact. They also handcuffed him from the front.
I am certain he was wearing the handcuffs at the time.
The handcuffs were left after the piranhas devoured Ryoma.
So the culprit handcuffed Ryoma and drowned him in his lab's sink.
Ryoma must have been pretty yummy. They chomped up his entire body. Arms, legs, brain.
That makes sense. Well, yeah, obviously. I mean, again, piranhas don't do that unless they're starving.
Saying disgusting things.
So really, I think the murderer, well, alright, he was already dead by this point, but we should be investigating Himiko for not feeding her piranhas properly.
That crunchy texture with the fatty parts just right. Then when they bite down, it gushes.
Stop! Please stop!
Bad pet owner. To be fair, she didn't know they existed until like a day ago.
But
still,
how did
though,
culprit handcuff Ryoma?
Gundam's turning in his grave. Obviously, yes.
He
Is
could have
Gundam
used
dead?
Shuichi
No,
Mode
he's
to
not,
get
because
away.
no one died in that game,
Unless
right? It was all a
someone
simulation.
ambushed him?
It's possible they knocked him out before handcuffing him.
He did have that crack on his skull, which I thought would play more into this.
Though there's no way we can be sure, now that he's not but bones.
I doubt he was ambushed. I'm pretty sure the culprit got Ryoma by... whoops. Don't pay attention to
You
Ryoma.
fucking...
I'm just talking to myself.
Alright, yeah, so he probably wasn't ambushed, which means it was someone who wanted, like, approached him and said they had a conversation with him, and then attacked him, I guess?
When you talk to yourself, pretend you're eating and chew with your mouth closed.
Are you saying, shut up and keep it in my brain?
Otherwise, you'll get a mouthful of peanut butter squid. It's so disgusting you'll laugh.
Alright, listen, the oblique references are fun, but you gotta, like, be a little bit more opaque about, or a little bit more transparent about them, that's...
So we all agree Ryoma was drowned in the sink in his lab, right?
Move right past that, everyone, yep. I don't know what that was on
The
about.
sink could have held enough water to do it for sure.
Alright, I'm calling it. The crime scene is Ryoma's fucking research lab.
Well, gee, a little late to the party on that one, but sure.
But how did the culprits carry his body to the gym from there?
He's not heavy. He's like, what, 60 pounds at most? Have you seen him?
Isn't Ryoma's lab on the 3rd floor of the academy?
It's actually not far at all.
You missed the scrum debate. Ah, that is a shame. Yeah, the scrum debate is great. Hey, Arg, what's
Or
going on?
Perhaps it's more accurate to say there's a shortcut.
Was there a shortcut?
What shortcut between Ryoma's lab and the gym did the culprit use? Well, the window, obvious. The window. There you go.
Yeah!
Thank you. He's quite short. He's, I mean,
is the window in Ryoma's
strong
lab.
enough to, like, kill a mafia and be a tennis star, so he's got to be muscly, but still, you know, with his height, he can't be 100 pounds. Not even.
The window?
That's right. None of the windows in this school open. Except the one in Ryoma's lab.
Isn't that convenient?
And on top of that, the window faced the pool. You could see the gym straight across.
So, I guess it'd be too easy and too similar to the first game if we had, like, the ultimate archer or the ultimate, you know, cowboy who could, like, lasso throw like that, it would be pretty obvious it was them at that point.
Then they could have thrown the body into the piranha tank through the gym window.
Who among us has, like, the ability to huck his body all the fucking way across, though?
How's that? Mission complete.
Your explanation contradicts some things we
Go,
discussed
all right,
earlier.
well, yes, Gonta. But I'm asking if anyone else possibly could.
The gym window was too high to reach from the poolside, even if one used the ladder.
I doubt it's Gonta. Gonta will probably end up murdered, honestly. I've noticed these games like to have ridiculously buff characters, see Sakura and Nekomaru, and then have them die later. And be like, how did this ridiculously buff person get killed? And, you know. Ryoma weighs like, what, about as much as a well-fed turkey? Yeah, pretty much. Sakura was black. Well, yes, okay, one of them was suicide, but still, they like to have muscly characters who then die. Let's put it that way. And then part of the mystery is solving how this ridiculously muscular individual, who possessed so much strength, could have died.
That's right. I apologize. I must go on a journey to reflect on this.
We keep hitting dead ends, since we don't know how the body was thrown into the gym.
Based on that logic, Angie's gonna survive the entire game because they like having the caramel skinned girls live, based on Io and whatever her name was, the angry athlete who had weird dad issues from the second game. You like Angie? I mean, she's worth a chuckle.
Well, that didn't really give us any info about the crime.
Not necessarily. We learned a lot of important information. Now that I'm sure the scene of the crime was Ryoma's lab, the case is becoming clearer. To determine how the body got from the crime scene to where it was found, I figure out how it got from the third floor window to the gym. Vast majority of current cast could pick up and carry him around without much or any problem at all. Yeah, I think the ones that would really have an issue are like Himiko and Angie. I think anyone else probably could carry him around no problem. Maybe Angie. Definitely Himiko. She's a goddamn twig. Alright, then I have to analyze possible methods and find the one most likely. Oh, yay! I get to play Mario Kart now. I remember this from the demo. It was great. I have to spell out a word by getting Mario Kart boxes, and then run over a woman. It's weird. If you don't know this game, that's literally what has to happen. Pick up prostitutes. Oh, is that what happened? I remember I ran over women in the demo. I actually kind of like this one. It's a bit like the Sonic minigame from the second one, where it's jarring and doesn't really fit tonally. But it is fun. Also like the Sonic minigame. It's fun. It's also way easier. I just need to run into the... Oh, got it. Run into the letters. Whee! The body was brought from where? Whoa, okay. Body was brought from where? Interesting. Thinking time, everyone. The lab door or the lab window? Brought from the window. Oh, whoa, okay. Okay, oh, they land in your car in this. They did not in the demo. They just flew off into the sky. It was kind of funny. Just, suddenly it ran this woman over. Degenerate? You have a problem with that one, Automod? I'm kind of in the middle of something. No, nobody say bad words, I guess. Fucking driving minigame? Why not? Say what you want about Danganronpa. They kind of, you know, they're willing to try weird shit. I can respect that. How did I miss that one? Full marks to Danganronpa for being willing to try the weird shit. Some of it doesn't work, like the Hangman's Gambits in 2. That was awful. But, no, the driving game, it's fun. I need to fucking really catch up in chat after, this little escapade here. Because I pick up, all these prostitutes. Think of time! Alright, what do we got? Body was brought to the gym from the where? From where? The window again, right? Next question. Jesus. Yeah, pick a whoa! Trying to read chat and look at this at the same time. Harder than you'd think. That boost. Oh, it's another car. Shit. My question. Oh God. Okay. I got basically 5 minutes left. I think I'll be fine. Just giving me letters at this point. Oh God! Oh God! What was that? Monokuma? Hey, how has it moved from the classroom window to the gym window? UK, gotta stay on the road when you drive. Stay on the road. Yep, that's only a thing in the UK, clearly. From window to window. Right? Yeah. Alright, Jesus. Okay. Allow. My God. Truly a degenerate male. Anyway. I like how it censored degenerate, but not fucking. Hajime snowboarded. Suichi picks up girls on the streets. Clearly one of them is more impressive than the other. Fucking driving game. Angie's up for the bait. Himiko would definitely have a hard time picking up carrying around Realma. Literally everyone else had no problem. Yeah. Maybe Meg Turney, the cosplayer. Maybe. Driving minigame is still better than... Oh, yeah. Easily. As far as I remember, there are no boosts in the driving minigame. Oh, okay.
Directly?
Gotcha.
Don't tell me they threw the body from window to window. I mean, we're talking about a body. It's not like tossing a baseball, you know.
Reference to the first game, I assume?
No, I don't believe he was thrown. But perhaps
a baseball in a killing game? That would be ridiculous. That's all they needed to say to clearly reference the first game.
There's no other way to move it.
The culprit must have used some kind of equipment.
Well, I mean...
Equipment?
Rope, obviously.
With this equipment, they can connect the two
Black
windows
scrap
leading
of
the body
cloth?
to the gym.
Leon hiding somewhere hidden in the school. Yeah, he's lying in a grave. That's where he's hidden. Equipment to connect the window. I believe it was found near the body. It's going to be the cloth or the inner tube? Oh, that rope right there.
There!
That, what, 65 feet of rope? But how did it get
The
there?
rope found behind the gym stage could have been used to connect the windows.
How did it get there? Someone would have had to have come in and put the rope
There's a
down.
mysterious mystery about that rope that only Atua can reveal.
Cool, I'm Atua, confirmed.
What mysterious mystery? During last night's preparations for the show, that rope was in the wing of the stage. But the next morning, the rope had been moved backstage for some reason.
Ah.
It's a mysterious mystery.
Don't have no problem throwing him from window to window. Not sure he's the culprit. He would have no problem with the distance. Even so, the aim would be probably an issue, because that's, I mean, again, distance notwithstanding, that is quite the shot to make to land in the piranha tank just throwing him that way.
So, during nighttime, someone used the rope, then threw it into the gym window?
So they did use the rope. That's how they bridged the distance between both windows.
Is the rope long enough to reach both windows?
You know, Tenko always seems like a sentence or two behind in her revelations. Poor girl.
The rope is roughly 65 feet in length. As for the distance between the windows...
According to the sign at the
Distance-wise,
pool, the
aim's
width
another
of the
issue.
pool
Yeah,
is
yeah.
roughly
Distance-wise,
35
you could
feet.
definitely make it. Hell of a shot to make. You'd need to be
And
like the
distance
ultimate
from the
shot
edges of
putter
the
or
pool
something
to
for
the
that.
windows is an additional 16 feet.
Ultimate baseball player, ultimate frisbeer, ultimate guy who, what's his name? Oh no, he never tossed the dwarf. I was gonna say Legolas, but he never actually tossed the dwarf in Lord of the Rings. I say the
Altogether,
dwarf,
the
Gimli.
sum total length from one window to the other is roughly 50 feet.
The ultimate Orlando Bloom.
And pool is only thing between research lab and gym windows.
You bet it's long enough. That's what she said.
Got him! Nice. I'll give her that one.
Wait, who said that?
Oh dear.
Even if the rope was long,
Ultimate sniper,
wouldn't it be pretty
bowler,
hard to
maybe
tie them
bowler.
to the
Sniper's
windows?
different. You're not really throwing anything. Got him. Cats gets it. You're not really throwing anything when you're sniping.
Both windows were too high to reach. It would be like tying a rope from one cliff to another.
Besides, wasn't the ultimate sniper Mukuru sort of? I mean, it was soldier strictly speaking, but I think sniping sort of went into that.
If the windows were closer together, then they could toss the rope across. But they're not.
No, going to think it would work. Just need one more rope.
Oh.
Another rope. There was only one though.
No?
Then it-
Yeah, we have the wire from the tennis net. No, I'm sure there was another rope, or at least something that could be used as rope. Be up here. Yeah, tennis net cable.
This is it! The tennis net cable from Ryuma's lab could serve as a rope.
Okay, well, they're establishing the thing I assumed, which was it was somehow ziplined over. But it's killing me. Who did this?
How long?
It's
was
killing
it?
Ryoma, too. 16 lines somewhere in the school, the one they call the Ultra Power. Love that copy
About
pasta.
50 feet or so.
Okay, so
Yeah, okay.
first, culprit hang rope outside of one window. Then, culprit move to the other side.
So the body was already in the gym with... No, that doesn't make any sense.
And tie cable to other window.
Okay, so they must have done this before nighttime. Got it. Okay.
Then, after tying to each window, culprit tie rope and cable together.
Ah.
That how culprit make one rope that reach both windows.
Yeah, then you just, from the research lab, pull it back in. Yeah, that could work. Possibly Mukuro being the ultimate soldier and all, she probably at least had some sniping training. Culprit is a trouble board piece game. You're not wrong.
Wow,
Gonta confirmed
that's
it.
amazing, Gonta. You're so knowledgeable.
It's nothing. Going to use ropes a lot when looking for bugs.
Even if they did connect the windows with a rope, they can't carry a body on just that.
Well, obviously not. Well,
Eureka! I got it!
so I assume the inner tube was involved. If not, they just well, no, his handcuffs were in front. I was gonna say they could have handcuffed him behind and slid him down that way.
Thomas Edison once said that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration.
Yeah, what does that have to do with
But
anything?
in my case, it's 100% inspiration!
You get
Gunsta
it.
once completely nailed the point. Yeah, no, that's absolutely.
They handcuffed the body to the rope and slid it from one window to the other, like Tarzan.
I don't think Tarzan ziplined terribly often,
The
Miu.
body would reach the gym window, but it wouldn't land in the piranha tank. Stop making such dumbass comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth.
Nice zoom ins on him. Gonta said something smart. Gonta says plenty smart. Just, also happens to say plenty dumb as well.
Tarzan?
Yeah, that's your takeaway, huh?
But they also had to put the body in the piranha tank after they moved it, huh?
That is not feasible with just one rope.
Maybe the rope wasn't the only equipment the culprit used.
So we got the cloth and the inner tube, not just the rope.
Well, anyway, it would have been pretty difficult to get that body in the piranha tank.
Okay, it's killing me. I need to use the bathroom. I was trying to hold out for a breaking point. I don't know what it is. I really got to use the bathroom. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna let the chair take over the stream for a hot second. So, give me a mo. Chair-sama or Chair-chan? Definitely Chan. Chair stream. Gotta love the Chair stream. Hopefully, Chair was entertaining enough. I know that's why everyone comes out here. Top quality gameplay and the Chair.
He wouldn't just throw it. The trick was a super crucial part of the culprit's plan. The culprit must have carefully placed the body into the tank with their own hands.
Well, yeah, because the rope also had to have been taken down. Maybe they ziplined it so it would be they could avoid, I guess, the body being spotted. And then they ran back around over to the gym, maybe? I don't know.
Kokichi, are you hinting at something?
Bear with me here. Zipline the body down. It's against the window now. Back in the gym, take the ladder, climb up, get the body into the tank, pick up the rope, reel it back up, place it down.
Huh? Hint? What hint? Don't confuse me with your talk of hinting hints.
Oh, those hinting hints. You're confusing me! You were definitely onto something. It's true that the culprit needed to place the body directly into the piranha tank. If the body were to fall, the culprit would not have been able to retrieve it. True. They would have only had one shot and no second chances. So obviously the culprit would have wanted to put the body in the tank carefully. Meaning they would have wanted to get it as close to the window as possible. The problem is, how did they get near? Oh my god. So with the rope tied off on two ends, and an inner tube being involved that has yet to come up, it's possible, mind you, that the body ziplined over, then they, the killer, got in the inner tube, ziplined back, placed the body there from the window, and then, I don't know, pulled themselves back up the rope with the inner tube still around them, acting as like a hanger on the zip line. All we know right now is that the rope was connected to the window. Somehow the culprit used that to move the body and was close to the windows themselves. To make that work, they would have had to have used something else. What could that have been? What could they have done?
All right, Shuichi. The stage is finally set.
What?
Someone hinting hints around here? Someone is. Anyone's guess who.
Listen up.
A
Do
weird
a good
graphic.
job here, and I'll be able to put an end to this trial.
Of course you will,
It all
Kaito.
starts with you. You be the opening act, and I'll be the main event.
Other than placing the body carefully in the tank, the culprit also had to carefully build that setup of separating glass of the tank as well. Yeah, that's true.
And then together, we're gonna save everyone.
Together?
You got this. After all, you are my sidekick.
Honestly, I would have preferred Kibo or Maki.
I believe in you, so I'm gonna leave the rest to you.
Yeah.
Kaito is, first of all, his jacket annoys me because it should be falling off his body entirely. He's got one arm through the hole, and yet somehow it stays on like that constantly. It's ridiculous. It is annoying as hell. More importantly, he's just kind of a ditz, I guess. His fashion sense. His fashion sense is fine. The colors work. I like that there's a galaxy underneath the jacket. That's cool. The problem is his jacket's an improbable, feat of impossibility. I will solve the mystery and show everyone the truth. This is the main event. Something was used to remove the body. Think about it. Hangman's Gambit. Well, it's the... Fuck, what would it be? I would have said inner tube or rubber tube. E? Nope. R? That was an E. R? Okay. Oh? Okay. Row. Wrong one. Rope. It's not an E. I have no idea what this could possibly be. Ropeway? What the fuck is ropeway? Huh? Sure, alright, I solved it using my massive brain.
The culprit used something like a ropeway to move the body.
What the fuck is a ropeway? Meat on the bone. Kaido, you ain't the main character of this game. You're the sidekick. You're sidekick 1, and you're not. And you not being the main character as well. It's quite likely you aren't the one who's going to do the saving everyone gimmick either. No, I imagine he's either going to live through the game. He's either going to live through the game and it'll be fine, which would be kind of lame. He will betray us, which teaches us an important lesson about trust and being used, which would be interesting. Or he'll be killed and it will be devastating to our main character, which, I mean, that's also an option. But yeah, also, what the fuck is a ropeway? You mean a zip line?
A ropeway, huh? Are you sure about that?
I'm gonna look this up. Is ropeway a thing? Am I the asshole here? Hold on. Ropeway. It's a form of naval lifting device used to transport light stores and equipment across rivers and ravines. Ah. Yeah, it's the cables that like cable cars use. Alright. My bad. I guess I'm the asshole here.
Wow, you got drain damage or something?
Drain damage. I like that, actually.
You'd need
Solid
some kind
joke.
of vessel to use on a ropeway, and we don't have that!
No, there was definitely one. The culprit used it to move the body along the rope. Okay, this bit, yeah. The Minesweeper-esque game. I remember this from the demo. The demo did a good job of introducing all the mechanics. With the exception of, scrum debate or whatever. The group scrumming. No, I need the inner tube. There it is. Ah. There it is. Alright. Is that a cot? What even is that?
It's the inner tube. The rubber inner tube we found floating in the pool.
That one's not bad. It's tedious, but it's not bad.
The inner tube?
It's one of those pool couches. Ah, of course. Ah, the pool couch.
Remember the inner tube we found in the pool with a rope on one side? Maybe the rope was originally tied on both sides. The culprit made a ropeway by hanging the tube from the rope connecting the windows.
Floor water? It's a pool! It's like the only time floor water's allowed.
And because the third floor window is higher up, gravity would have pushed the inner tube along.
Yo, Arg, how much floor water's in the next Prince of Persia game? Which I will probably play after this.
The inner tube is made of sturdy rubber as well.
Pokemon Snap is out by that point, because I do want to play that. Take pictures of Pokemon.
The culprit used the ropes and the inner tube to construct a rudimentary ropeway.
I'll get you one day, weirdly buff naked person. You've murdered too many people.
And used it to move themselves and Ryoma's body from the lab to the gym.
That seems extreme.
Once through the gym window, the culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body. Either that, or the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. That way would be more stable, and let them handle the corpse more carefully.
Person looks hot. I mean, weirdly buff naked person always looks kind of hot. They've just, you know, murdered a dozen people by this point. Certainly a good amount of pool water in the game, in Warrior Within as well, if memory serves. Well, 7-9, you'll have floor water for the next Prince of Persia game. Lots of it.
Well, when you put it like that, it certainly sounds possible. But wow, a ropeway!
You say the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. Isn't that against school rules?
I don't know. Is it?
It would count as entering the gym, would it not?
Floor water, not pool water. Well, 7-9 is not a particularly picky individual, we've noticed.
Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay. Sticking your body through the window is an automatic out, but standing on the sill is...
I like he said the last time we got asked that, because clearly the killer had to, like, leap in and ask him. It's like, hey, can I put my foot on the windowsill?
Wait, who asked you last time?
Eh?
It is quite possible that the culprit went to you to confirm the details of their plan.
Oh, shit!
All right, that was
Way to put your foot in your mouth.
good build up on that joke.
His foot! Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swallowed his entire leg!
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke if you two keep freaking out about it.
Feel like you can't write it off as a joke at this point anyway.
Then your little slip-up is actually the truth!
Pops?
Uh-oh.
To be fair, Monokuma's done that like 800 times before, so it's fine.
Don't look at me. This is what you get for acting like a big shot all the time.
Stop. Do not bully Monosuke.
Huh?
No more blaming each other. Everybody makes mistakes.
Ah, well thank you, Monodam.
I want us all to get along.
Monodam's right!
Monosuke, you better thank Monodam. Less attitude and more gratitude. Got it?
Man, the trial was just getting fun. Why you gotta ruin it with that slip-up?
I mean, it just confirmed what we already knew, so.
But I guess now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
So Culprit really used ropeway to move body?
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
Ropeway murder? That's some crazy-ass shit!
Haven't you ever read Dead Men Don't Ski? Come on now.
But if the
There's a
mechanism
fucking
was
deep
that
cut.
complicated, wouldn't it be hard to put it all away?
Shout out to mystery novels.
Not necessarily.
Walked himself right into a corner with that one. Also, Monokuma being ultimate tease at times, he did that a few times as well. Yeah, although at times he like admitted what happened under duress. The pool house in the second game, we had to like really force it out of him that something about the number of people who had discovered the body, like the killer didn't count in that particular case, or did count? I don't remember the exact details. But we did have to like tease the information out of him. He didn't want to admit it
All one
directly.
must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway.
Didn't lie to us about it, but he didn't want to, you know, advertise that detail either.
Then, after returning to Ryoma's lab, one could retrieve the rope from that side. Tossing the rope into the gym from the pool window would be the final step.
You could just hide the rope, you know? Excuse me. Don't know where that yawn came from. Why not just hide the rope? We had the rope, so we're able to confirm. Oh yeah, they use this rope. You just, like, hid that somewhere. Way easier.
I see! The rope was thrown from the window! That's why we found it there!
Would have been bad luck if it landed in the tank, wouldn't it? Or, like, on the steps or something.
With that method, the culprit must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
Probably.
Which is why the crime was committed during nighttime, while we all slumbered.
But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime, why did they leave the inner tube in the pool?
You can't go swimming at night.
It was an accident.
An accident?
Whee!
Yes. When the culprit was taking down
Ridiculous
the inner tube,
image.
they accidentally dropped it.
Then why did the culprit leave it in the pool?
Reason the culprit left in the pool is obvious. They do not like the water. There's no time. It was nighttime. Obviously.
That's it.
Water? Can't
Even if
have that.
They wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
I see. They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is prohibited at nighttime.
But couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
Yeah, they coulda.
Not necessarily. You see, the water level in that pool is so low.
We'll get like some of the pool cleaning equipment then. Those nets that are on like 12-foot
Even
poles.
if one tried to draw in the inner tube using the rope. The steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh impossible.
It'd be different
It's
if
true.
they used a pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
Even if inner tube was closer to pool edge, water's still too low to drag tube in.
Yeah, if the rope ended up in the pool near on the steps, we could possibly be investigating a double homicide. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, it would take too long. And they would have been busted if someone saw them.
Huh! What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it? Let me tell you, this culprit's a real fucking amateur.
All right, arrest anyone you see who's an amateur. Homicide. I assumed that's what you
Save for
meant.
that one mistake, this was the perfect crime.
It wasn't, clearly.
If Maki had never met up with Ryoma...
It's like
at
9
the
things
night-
wrong with this crime,
it
but
might have been
sure,
the end
perfect
for us.
crime.
No, I still don't know if Maki is telling the truth or not.
I still have no idea who could have done this.
Personally, I find this culprit frighteningly thorough.
Indeed, yeah. This is really, I don't have any... God.
Such a bold, beautiful plan. I never even imagined there was a ropeway.
Like, normally by this point in a trial, somebody's sweating bullets and we've got a suspicion. I got nothing.
Oh, respect begins to bloom in my heart for this wonderfully cruel culprit.
What are you, stupid? Don't respect the culprit.
No, hate the player, don't hate the game. Great job on this crime. You're an asshole for doing it, but great job. Still have no idea about the culprit. Yeah. At the very least, near perfect. I guess, yeah. Respecting the culprit's intelligence is crucial in solving this case. So close, we're just one step away from the truth.
Now,
Yeah.
we just need to figure out who the culprit is.
But of
Be a real
course, it would be pointless to unravel this mystery otherwise.
dickhead move if Monokuma at this moment was like, trial's done, let's vote. He always seems to chime in just as we figured it out.
Looks like it's time for me to start the main event.
Sure, go for
My
it.
sidekick here is on a roll right now,
Okay.
so I'll let him take this one.
I kind of hope it's you so that you can leave the game.
You're just pushing everything onto Shuichi because you don't know yourself.
Okay, well, everyone else gets it, so.
Well, Shuichi, do you already know who the culprit is?
I have good. What?
Hey, Shuichi, are you hesitating again?
Who the fuck? Share with me, Suichi. What the hell?
There's no need for that. Like I said, you're my sidekick.
Very similar to 2-4, where the culprit wasn't really revealed until the final bit of the trial, really only because of a mistake. 2-4. Was that Gundam? The Gundam Nekomaru case? I think that's what that one was.
I take responsibility for any mistakes my sidekick makes. So use those skills of yours I believe in. Shove the truth down their throats.
Okay.
Believe in my detective skills?
That's right. I'm gonna leave it all to you, Shuichi.
I need to believe in my detective work. The whole setup would have been had to have prepared in the gym beforehand. Knowing that narrows the list of suspects. Fuck me. I can't pause here. Oh, for God's sakes. I don't know. No. Maybe. No. No. There's actually a certain clue that actually points to the culprit. No, no, no. I'd love to fucking look at my clues. Maybe? No. God damn it. We can just say it if you want. Let me try and figure it out. So is it that there is part of me that thinks it's possibly her because she was at the gym slightly unsupervised, but I really don't want it to be. Let me see if it's don't
It
be
has
you.
to be you.
Oh.
There's one more thing I still have to confirm.
Dear, that's
but
not good.
Kirumi is the prime suspect.
I really didn't want it to be. I was like, it could be her, but I'll pick it and it'll be like, no, it can't be her. And then, you know, I'll have to figure out some other person. I really don't want it to be Kirumi. I like her.
What? Kirumi?
I like her a lot. Have it be someone I don't like.
Oh.
Like you.
Kirumi is the culprit.
Or Himiko. Really anyone other than her.
That is not yet a certainty. Let us hear her testimony first.
Yeah, she had enough time to
Is this
do
true,
it.
Kirumi?
I cannot believe you would suspect me.
I don't want to.
If that is the case, then I will have to deny it. I will not let you make the wrong choice.
Please don't.
The wrong choice?
If you do believe it is me, are you prepared to stand by that decision?
I don't want it to be you.
I will refute your accusations with all my might, for everyone's sake.
Please do. I don't want it to be you. Maki alone,
I,
alibis.
of course, am not the culprit.
What are the alibis for yesterday?
The crime.
Remind me. I would love a character that is a mix of Kurumi and Angie. I mean, so would I, but just, you know, you need to alter that sentence that says, I would love a character that is Kurumi. Suichi Kibo, Kyo Tsumugi, Meg Turney, Tenko, we're forced to gather. Himiko and Angie joined as well. Kokichi, the ultimate entomologist lab until 9. He was with Kurumi from 9 to 10. By 11, he returned to the lab. She has an alibi from 9 to 10. 5 minutes before 9 p.m., Himiko and Angie joined. So she kind of has an alibi really from like 8 to 10, honestly, because she was with Himiko and Angie in the gym until that point. There's no way she did this all in... Well, I mean, she is the ultimate maid, but there's no way she did this all in 5 minutes. That's just completely unreasonable. From 11 to midnight... Kurumi was in the gym a little before 9. Yeah, she was alone in the gym for 5 minutes. Is 5 minutes really enough to, like, set this all up? God damn. All of what? You spent most of today settling that murder was during the night. What do you mean?
Crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
What's the Maki alone thing? Maki was standing guard in front of her lab, stayed in her dorm room only during nighttime. Okay. Most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do ya?
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
How much prep does she need inside the gym?
mechanisms to work.
Yeah, I mean...
Someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
How much prep does she need inside the gym? She needed to set up the glass pane and to open the window. And probably tie the rope? I guess you could do that in 5 minutes. But then what? She went to the... I don't know, she set up the zip line, and then at some point after midnight, she drowned Ryoma and moved the body between them? Ah, don't do this for me, Kurumi. Don't be you. Have this be a red herring.
That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body.
So am I.
She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
That's fair. Force Kurumi to implicate herself, my logic has to be airtight. There's a hole in her story somewhere, I just need to stay calm and find it. Zipline could be a post-murder thing. Yeah. I just don't want it to be her.
The crime was
Going to
committed
not
at
believe
nighttime.
that. Why is that white noise?
And you have no alibi, do you?
These things other people
Alibi
shout.
for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
Well, no. I thought it couldn't be that easy. Others not have alibis either.
I was wrong!
I was wrong!
I, of course,
Alibi,
am not the culprit.
Monokuma, insect meet and greet.
The crime was committed
Yo,
at nighttime.
Insect meet and greet? I mean, that's almost the same thing as all the
Alibi
alibis.
for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
Nope, fuck. What am I doing?
Damn it!
What are the other options?
I, of course, am not the culprit.
Insect meet and greet.
The crime was committed at
My bad.
nighttime.
I was trying to fire white noise. White noise here.
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have it.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
I don't know what this could be. She pointed out we don't have an alibi for nighttime, and it's true. We have a lot of alibis before nighttime and for about an hour after nighttime. Some of us.
I, of course, am not.
What does the file say? Victims body discovered in the gym. Consumed by piranhas. Yeah, that's not it.
Not the.
Insect meet and greet. Night before, Suichi. Okay, that shows 9 to 11. Yeah, that's all of us. Gonta was tricked by Kokichi, Himiko and Angie. Suichi and the others were forced to participate in a meet and greet until after 11 p.m.
Culprit. The crime was committed at nighttime. When you have no alibi, do you?
My bad.
An alibi for nighttime?
Thanks for the 2 seconds
I believe
anyway.
most of us do not have one.
I think I tried that already.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
That would be nice if you could fucking expand on that. I don't know what the hell I would say for that.
Someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body.
Really, just
She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
been done by anyone. Complex
Except perhaps
mechanisms. I guess the insect meet and greet would mean we don't have time to set up a complex mechanism, is the argument. If it's not that, I'm gonna have to ask for help or look it up.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at night.
Like how much this argument is. Only Kirumi is good enough.
Alibi,
Yeah, funny that.
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by
I missed. Fucking
Kirumi
Christ.
is thin.
Hate
has a
this
nice
game.
body.
Worst game. Fuck.
She and Ryoma could have totally shared.
Need to run through this entirely again,
We all could
just to
have,
try
except
again.
perhaps Gonta.
Only you
I,
could
of
have pulled
course,
that
am
off.
not
I don't
the
have anything that, like... I do agree with that,
crime was
but
committed
I don't
at
have
nighttime.
anything that, like, I can shoot
When
to
you
agree
have
with
no
that.
alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Nope. Alright, what the hell is it? Help me out, Chad. I clearly have no idea because I'm a goddamn moron. I'd have died in the first game. Gone down with the rest of the class. Fucking Leon would have walked away scot-free. Okay, chat's taking its sweet time, so I'm just gonna look it up. DR3 or DRV3. Expect me to know the answer? Yes. Trial 2. What do you know? Spoiler 3 walkthrough. That sounds great. Thanks, RPGsite.com. Sorry, .net. Excuse me. When prompted... Rammed Piranha. Okay, yeah, I did that one. Apparently 2 options. Really? Scratched sink, scratched handcuffs, ropeway. Basically Minesweeper to get the interview. When prompted, pick option 3 for the answers, and pick nighttime. When you're asked to pick a suspect, pick third option, person 3. During the 10th statement by anyone, hit it with your 4th bullet alibi. Okay. 10th statement by just the 10th statement period. Hit it with alibi.
Damn it!
I'm just gonna do that.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
Alibi,
The
that's
crime was
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Preposterous.
Oh, of course. It's...
By anyone.
That's wrong!
If I had just picked that instead of the fucking insects, I'd have gotten it. Alright, cool. Appreciate it.
The only person who could have prepared this murder is Kirumi.
Maybe she prepared it, but she didn't commit it. That would be interesting. Oh, shit! She's the maid, so someone could have asked her to prepare it. Oh, that would be interesting. I mean, dark kind of betrayal that you kept that from everybody, but boy, that would be a relief that you don't die.
Well, the preparations in the gym in any case.
And why do you believe that?
Before the culprit could put the body into the tank, several steps needed to be taken.
Like tying the rope to the gym window and putting a partition in the piranha tank.
Maybe then they had her distract Kokichi while they did the killing, maybe? I don't know.
That's right. Ryoma's body entered the gym from the
Kurumi.
window.
Actually, Kaito
That
told me to
required
prepare all
preparation.
this. I don't know what he did with it. I think it's probably unlikely that, you know, she wouldn't figure that out. Huh, zip line from the bathroom to the gym. Huh, that's weird. Alright, sure.
That could only have been done when Kirumi was by herself in the gym before nighttime.
But Kirumi was alone in the gym for only like 5 minutes.
Thank you for contributing. You can go back to contributing. You can go back to being, you know, quiet and forgettable for another 30 minutes.
Not enough time for the whole murder, but enough time to set it up. Enough time to tie the rope on the window frame and put the pain in the piranha tank.
That is enough time.
This is my selfless devotion.
Okay, cool. Devote yourself, selflessly.
While I do understand where you are coming from, I assure you this is just a part of your petty imagination. An empty theory created from nihilism.
I thought we were friends, Kurumi. What a shame. Marked window frame, fabric. Fabric,
If it were solely
probably.
the rope and partition,
Oh shit, right.
I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time. I accept that. However, the crux of your argument is not but a guess. You continue to force the facts to conform to your misguided narrative. When you consider that the crux of your argument is faulty, your entire case falls apart.
Maybe my argument isn't faulty then. Ever think of that?
What do you mean by crux of the argument? How is it just a guess?
I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
How does that prove I used the rope? I failed to see your
Oh,
point.
no.
Oh shit.
am
Well, the
referring to
scuff
the rope.
marks on the window, right? Marked window frame.
Now,
Ah shit!
with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had
There you
happened.
go.
I'll cut through your words.
Sorry, I thought the fabric was gonna come up there. Anyway.
I have evidence. The abrasions left on the window frames at the gym and the lab.
Those scratches from when the rope was tied to the window frame?
How does a rope scratch a window frame?
Just tying the rope to the frame wouldn't cause so much damage.
Case in point.
The rope that was tied to the frames must have been weighed down significantly.
I still don't think that would cause that much damage to, like, a window
The
frame.
frames didn't break, but they were left with distinct marks.
Those scratches are proof that you used a rope to carry the body to the windowsill.
Oh? What's wrong,
So you
Kirumi?
think I'm a murderer and fat? That would be the ultimate fuck you, wouldn't it?
What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Hey, what's wrong? Hey, 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 hey!
This fucking kid.
Is Kirumi quiet cause that's what happened?
Oh dear.
Please answer us, Kirumi. Shuichi is doing this for your sake.
If it is for my sake, then it would be much easier to forfeit. But I cannot allow that, because I must do this for everyone.
For everyone.
I have a duty and a responsibility. I must serve everyone and protect them.
So I will fully admit the whole her doing it because someone asked her to do this is like, that was wishful thinking on my part. Is that actually what happened? Because she seems real, like, earnest, I guess is the word I'm looking for.
So I refuse to surrender. They won't forgive me if I do.
Yeah, that right there. I think somebody asked her to, and her duty as a maid is, like, forcing her to continue doing this? Where is this coming from? Her response seems genuine. What does she mean by everyone? She's doing this for all our sakes. Am I wrong? Is Kirumi innocent? No, I'm wrong again.
Hey, Kirumi, who exactly is this everyone you're talking about?
Yeah, I think she set it up, but she didn't actually kill him. Kaito?
I've just got a weird feeling about this.
Is this the random cult bullshit that happens in
You
every
said
game?
everyone. Felt like you were talking about us.
Possibly.
Felt like you were talking about someone who isn't here.
Someone who isn't here?
She promised Rontaro or something?
Someone outside of the academy?
Hey, do you think Kirumi saw her own motive video?
There it is. Alright. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was her.
Huh? The motive video?
You saw your important someone in danger, so you committed murder, right?
Got him.
Is that true?
And why would she defend the Blackened? Honor? Duty? I don't know. She's willing to die for it? I'm not sure. I just really am sad that it's her. I liked her quite a bit.
I am so sorry for making such a mess.
She's Kirumi. Yeah.
Because of that, I made all of you assume something unnecessary.
A bit like, what's her name? The bodyguard from, Fuyuhiko's, mafia counterpart, minion-assisted bodyguard, whatever you want to call her, from, the second game.
Unnecessary?
You saying I'm wrong? This everyone you're talking about?
It is all of you, of course.
Really? Do you swear to Atua?
Yes, really. So please believe me. I am not the culprit. I do not care what becomes of me, but I will not allow any of you to die.
Yeah, that's it. She's hard to read. I really... Personal feelings aside, it seems like this is a bait and switch. Like, she's not really the culprit, but they want us to think that she is.
Because I made a promise to Kaede.
Well, okay, there's that as well. I want her to live. As do I, cats. Let's execute Switch. 7-9, you are a little murder happy.
She wished for all of us to escape together.
I want her to live as well. But I can't get a beat on her. Part of me thinks it's her. Another part of me is like, even, again, personal feelings aside, it's like, are they setting it up where she's not, but it looks like she is?
I want to fulfill my duties as the ultimate maid.
Yeah.
I wish to serve everyone.
Okay.
So please believe me. You have to.
Kirumi.
Yeah, this isn't normally... That's the thing. Normally in these games, I guess I shouldn't really judge it by the other games. It's its own game, obviously. But normally when they're close to being caught like this, the music's a bit more high energy, and they're like slinging accusations around and denying it. She's just going, "You're wrong, it's not me, please believe me." That's very different, and it doesn't feel right, you know?
Are we totally sure Kirumi's the culprit? Maybe it's someone else.
Maybe?
Are we sure Kokichi isn't the culprit?
I mean, no, but that's always a possibility, isn't it? She's been spamming the same phrase over and over. Yeah, 7-9. Yeah, I want her to live as well, but if not her, then who? Not many other characters who can. That's the thing, if she just set it up and somebody else used it for murder, although that's seeming less and less likely, it could be plenty of people. But yeah, if not her, somebody... She was only in there for 5 minutes. Anyone could have gone into the gym and done this. Is it some insane suicide? No, he wouldn't have been able to clean up the rope and shit if it were suicide. God, I don't know.
Gonta just can't believe Kirumi would kill Ryoma.
Kirumi's breakfasts were the best. She always treated us so well. She really is like a mom.
Ryoma asked Rontaro for help with cleaning up his suicide, of course, yes.
Perhaps it was after she gained our trust that she saw her chance to strike.
You really are screwed up.
Anyone who wasn't at the bug thing honestly could have done it. Which, let me see our characters here. Well, I was sort of hoping for, you know, obviously not. Honestly, possible. Obviously not, obviously not, obviously not, obviously not. Well, actually, he did have enough time, so technically possible, but I doubt it. Cool uniform, why don't you wear that more often? That means Kokichi is safe, right? Well, I mean, he wasn't at the bug thing. You were at the bug thing, so no. No. I mean, well, we all know about you, thank you. 4'11"? God, you're short. You were at the bug thing. Possible, but unlikely. You were at the bug thing. You were at the bug thing. You were at the bug thing. You were naked. God, yeah, it really is. If it's not her, it honestly can only be probably not, and boy, that would be tragic, but it's totally possible. Oh, they tell me what they like and dislike. That could have been useful when I was picking gifts. Are you goddamn kidding me? House plants and the occult. White tip reef sharks. That's a little specific. Russian blues. Extraterritorial rights. That's a weird thing to like. And cars. Arthropods and bananas. Alright, interesting. Carbonated drinks and pig feet. I'll keep that in mind. Straw ropes and air conditioning. Sure. 100 to 240 volts. It's like vending machines. These are great. Cleaning and taking days off. Alright, well, we can never be truly friends, I guess. Small spaces and the ocean. Alright. Morning lake shores, winter lake shores. You are fucking a character, aren't you? God, you're all over the place. Nunchucks, men. Fair enough. EVA foam. Dislikes disorderly cues. It's true, it's true. Avocados! Dislikes humidity. Right. Children's television. Taking it easy. Piano keys. Bicycles! That's weird. How tall is Gonta? Height? 6'6". Wow, Gonta and I are the same height. Ahem. As someone who is the same height but a bit heavier than Gonta, there's no way that's the correct weight because he's way too jacked. I'm not nearly that jacked and I weigh more. Ahem. Ryoma could have asked the maid for help with his suicide, but if so, she ain't doing any favors for withholding that info. It's true, it's true, true, true. The ultimate rights activist. He loves those extraterritorial rights and treaties and whatnot.
Screwed up from head to toe. Even through your clothes, I can tell.
Huh.
Please reconsider suspecting me as the culprit. You only suspect me because I was at the gym during nighttime yesterday, correct?
Yes.
But you cannot accuse me of being the culprit with that insufficient proof.
Yeah.
It is still possible for Maki and Kaito to have gone to the gym. They do not have alibis.
There's the point.
They could have pretended to help Himiko, but secretly...
I guess no. It can't be Kokichi because he was with Kurumi until the gym closed. And he couldn't have gone into the gym to set it up after that. So yeah, it's literally only her, Maki, or Kaito.
When you put it that way, it does seem possible.
Everyone else is accounted for.
We can't accuse Kirumi just based on our alibis.
Guys, maybe suspecting Kirumi is wrong.
I don't think it's Maki, and that leaves Kaito, who, I'm not gonna lie, when he didn't die, I kind of suspected he was the murderer, as like a build trust. This will be, you know, terrible. The game alluded to that with being like, I would see how dangerous it was to trust somebody. Your computer died. Well, alright. Class trial. Who did it? Who took out Cat's computer? I bet it was dogs. They just like shitting on Suichi's relationships, apparently. So hey, good news, Kaito might die here. Who's my next sidekick? Again, Kiba would be nice, Maki would be cool. My condolences, why did it die? That's what the class trial's for, Arg. God, stick with the program.
As the ultimate detective, I made a promise to seek the truth.
We're gonna have
I
a
made
chat
a promise
trial.
to Kaede, so I'm not turning back now.
They're scared that they have to accuse one of their friends of murder. Yeah, honestly, I know this is the second trial. This is the first time they've really had to be like, somebody here betrayed the group. Because Kaede did kill Rontaro, but that wasn't a betrayal so much. It was a tragic accident.
So you still believe I am the culprit?
Not really. Maybe Kibo. Maybe. I'd like to see
There's no
Kibo.
evidence to indicate that I am.
No, there is. I have proof that you're the culprit.
It's still her? Alright.
I realized it when we determined that the rope wake was used to move the body.
Is it the Black Claw?
If it was indeed Kirumi who moved the body with a makeshift rope wake, then the final clue falls into place.
So it's actually her?
Final clue?
The damning evidence that proves Kirumi is the culprit.
I thought he was gonna be like, I need to
Won't
seek
you
the truth.
Please tell me why you are so desperate to pin me as the culprit? Don't you want to protect everyone?
I'm doing this because I want to protect everyone. Shuichi.
Then you're wrong. Your deduction is all wrong.
This is odd. I felt like they were setting it up for she's not really the culprit. We need to accuse Kaito here, but no, he's just really
Your
fucking
words aren't
gunning
gonna
for her.
Convince me now. Not when I know the truth.
I assume the evidence he's referring to is... Bear with me here. I assume it's this. Piece of fabric that was floating. At first glance, it looked like trash. But, like, that could have easily been from Ryoma's outfit, right? Like, well, I guess we have his clothes. We might be able to check that. But, plenty of people wear black. Piranha, where's his... Go into his account. Does it have Ryoma's possessions? No, that's not a thing. Okay, never mind then.
All you care about is your own reasoning. You don't even listen to others. I can't bet everyone's lives on a deduction made by a self-righteous brat.
Alright, well that's just rude. Kaede killing Rontaro was a freak accident. Kaede wasn't intending to kill her fellow participant. She was targeting the mastermind. Unfortunately, Rontaro got caught in the trap. Tell him, Kurumi.
You can't save anyone!
No more doubts. I'm confident I'm right. I'm going to present everyone the evidence that proves she's guilty. I guess it's the fabric?
This is it!
The piece of evidence I haven't used yet.
The piece of black fabric in the pool. That's the final clue that proves you're guilty.
He's a beta boy toy. You say so.
It's been bothering me for a while. I couldn't figure out what it was. I thought it was just trash at first, but I couldn't dismiss it entirely. Now that the class trial has come this far, I know for certain. It's an important piece of the puzzle, because like the inner tube, it's evidence the culprit couldn't dispose of.
Huh? Why not?
Using the ropeway, you could slide the inner tube from the lab to the gym, but how would you control it? If it kept sliding and hit the window, the momentum would have thrown the body off.
Not if you're holding the body like you have this diagram doing. That's a fucking... I think she moved the body but did not kill them. That's possible. That's possible.
To prevent that from happening, the culprit needed some way to adjust the speed.
She's an accomplice here? Danganronpa diagrams. Boy, let's not even bring up that fucking staircase in the last stream.
For example, the culprit could have used their hands for friction.
Goddamn bullshit.
Yeah, so what? You're still wrong. Your logic is flawed.
Kirumi, why are you becoming increasingly erratic?
There is such absolute beauty in trying to fight against the truth.
What truth? That black cloth is just trash. You can't prove I'm the culprit with just that.
She raises a point. It is just black cloth. That could literally be anything. I'm gonna say a Danganronpa rhyme. I assume you mean like a rhyme, as in it rhymes words. But yeah, no, by all means, go for it.
No, it's not just trash. It's proof that you're the culprit.
How so? I still don't know. It's just cloth. Finding out the black fabric fits is the key to everything in the puzzle. I'll make it all clear now. Okay. Awesome diagram. Those are like the best. Those are awesome.
What is this truth?
I'm bad at rhythm game. Fuck.
That is just your empty deduction.
Well, I'm continue to be bad at rhythm games.
You continue to
Fuck.
confuse everyone.
Stupid woodblock.
You are incorrect. What is this truth?
Oh, I need to hold it? There, yep, I need to hold it.
deduction.
Okay, got it.
You continue to confuse everyone. In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth, everyone
Oh.
might die.
Absolutely hit the wrong button on that one.
Everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth,
Fuck!
everyone might die. In this class trial,
Fuck.
everyone's life is at stake. I completely understand your reasoning.
Fuck.
But I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do
Fuck
not have
me.
any evidence. You
Those
are only
holds are
providing us with
nasty.
speculation. We only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning.
Fuck.
But I will never accept it.
I gotta play like Friday Night Funkin' and practice up on my rhythm games.
You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. We only wish to protect everyone.
What an asshole move on that fucking
I completely
thing
understand
blocking
your
me.
reasoning.
Fuck
I will
me.
never accept it. It
Fuck.
seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. We only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere?
There we go. Okay, Jesus.
Piece
Oh
of
shit.
trash prove?
Kirumi's gloves.
It ends here.
There you go. Okay. Ah. As I said, she could have helped Ryoma with suicide.
The piece of fabric came from Kiroma's
But by withholding
black
that
glove.
info, she's doing nobody any favors. Correct. Rhyme, not rhyme. Yep. Stop confusing everyone, Suichi. Roses are red, piano is lit, but Kaede's lie isn't it. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, that's where the minigame gave me a hard time as well for some reason. This particular one, or like that game in general?
Kirumi's glove?
If the culprit were slowing their descent by grabbing the rope with their hands, there would have been a lot of friction, easily enough to cause rope burn. But our culprit was smart. They weren't burned because they weren't bare-handed.
Hey, here's an idea. Maybe they had it like this, and then they just climbed, you know? Ever think of that?
Yeah, the culprit had gloves on. One got all torn up from the friction and
It fell into pool?
From what I remember, the only one who wears black gloves is Kirumi, right?
The gloves on your hands now. I take it they're from your dorm?
The extra
I mean, those were the
uniforms in our
games in
rooms
V3,
are
like
made
the one
of
you
the
just did.
same
Yeah.
material we're wearing now.
I was asking if you meant the one with Karumi for some reason gave you a lot of trouble, or that minigame gave you trouble for pretty much every case.
We can test my theory by comparing the fabric scrap with your glove.
Indeed.
Well, Kirumi, will you allow us to compare the black fabric we found in the pool with your gloves?
Strictly speaking, Kibo here has black... maybe gloves? I'm not sure. That minigame in general. Gotcha.
Huh? What's the matter? Why are you sweating?
Ah,
so much?
Karumi. You were so good. I loved you.
What's wrong?
This is gonna hurt seeing this particular execution. In the end, I'm just like them, scared of revealing the truth because it means someone has to be sacrificed. But Kaede was scared too. Yeah, but she was the one who had to be sacrificed. There was a slightly different fear there. She didn't let that stop her. She let things through to the end. I faced the truth and it doubted it. I kept going and kept going. This is where it led me, and I won't turn away from that. Thanks to the letter, Karumi continues to outdo others. She has top-tier execution. Great.
I will show you the truth.
That makes me feel so much better. Oh, boy. What a shame, Karumi. Alright, what do we have here? Alright, evidence made a meal of piranhas didn't eat. Excuse me? Piranhas swimming in the tank, carried the rope, rubber inner tube, handcuffed the victim. Probably that? Nope. Okay, cool, thanks. You'll love to see it. What was used? Partition of the tank. That's the... None of those. Cool. Long thin item culprit took from the gym. The rope? Okay, got one. In the gym was the rope tied. Swimming in the tank, inner tube, handcuffed. Oh, that's, I think, correct. Where in the gym? Yeah, right there. Okay, cool. You'll love to see it. Okay, before the murder, what was put on the victim's wrists? Handcuff the victim. And we unlocked Piranha Lid Tank, which is back here a little bit. This one, I think. Yes. Metal handcuffs in water, which I believe is this one. Yep, okay. Now then, what was taken from the pool? The inner tube, right? Rubber inner tube. It will hurt in more than one way. Yeah, well, you say that. What was used to transport the body on the ropeway? Friction on the gloves. I mean, maybe we'll see. Hitting the brakes was tougher than expected. That would be friction. I'm being careful because I have fucking one heart left. Friction on the glove. Processing in the tank. Where was the body carried to? Probably, yeah, there. Meaning, whoops. Yeah, you are last one. Hanging the inner tube. There it is. Okay.
This is the truth of the case.
Act 5. Weird place to start.
Was found this morning during Himiko's underwater escape act. When we saw the piranhas in the tank, we thought that Himiko's escape failed. Of course, it was all part of the act.
They really...
Himiko's escape went perfectly.
They really brought up the fact that Kaito and Maki could have done it and don't have alibis, only to just immediately dismiss it. That was very odd. Because she wasn't wrong. They very much could have done it. But we just, like, assumed that, nah, it wasn't them. That was odd to me. The fact that they brought that up made me think, maybe it was, you know, actually Maki or Kaito. And then it was like, nah, it's not them. Which was an odd choice for the writing, I think.
Opened the curtain in front of the tank, we saw Ryoma with piranhas swarming around him. Before any of us could react...
Well, now who do I spend my free time with?
Body.
Plan was to keep spending it with Karumi until I got, like, full max.
For his bones and the handcuffs he was wearing.
Guess I gotta look that up. Yeah, but there is not much evidence pointing towards either Kaito or Maki. Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot pointing to Karumi either, honestly. You got the black scrap of fabric and that's it.
That horrifying sight was the finishing touch on the culprit's own twisted magic trick.
Kokichi's still alive. What of it?
The culprit obfuscated the time and place of the murder, implicating Himiko in the process.
Free time with Kokichi. Oh, you're right. It's true. I do have plenty of time to not hang out with
The crime
Kokichi.
began last night.
And instead hang out with Maki.
8:55. While preparing for the show in the gym, the culprit had a chance to be alone.
Yeah, but circumstantial evidence is still better than no evidence. Is it enough to convict a woman to death, though? I mean, we'd all die if we're wrong, but, you know.
It was then that the culprit used the ladder to reach the piranha tank and removed the glass lid to put inside the tank. They used it as a partition to force the piranhas to one side of the tank. Next, the culprit took the rope from the stage wing in the gym and used the ladder once more, this time to climb up to the gym's window.
Maki's cool too. Yeah, that is a shame.
Once there, they opened the window and tied one end of the rope to the window frame. The rope was then thrown out the window toward the pool. These preparations were key for the culprit's elaborate plan. At nighttime, past midnight, the culprit asked Ryoma to meet at his lab.
That was suspicious. Don't know why he agreed, frankly.
All the pieces were in place. The culprit was ready to murder. First,
Ryoma.
the culprit knocked Ryoma out, probably striking him from behind.
If you'd just gone to the insect meet and greet, man.
Then,
actually,
they
it
put
wouldn't have helped.
handcuffs from the shower room on Ryoma's wrists.
Just not gone to midnight. Like, what the fuck? Why would you do that? What are you biting?
And shoved his head into the sink filled with water.
Like holding gloves in your mouth? Why? So you
From
don't
the
get
water
wet? Who
and the fear of
cares?
Drowning, Ryoma should have woken up and struggled. The culprit anticipated his resistance, which is why Ryoma was handcuffed.
Kurumi. Fair enough.
The struggle left scrapes on the cuffs and
Could
sink.
dismiss Kurumi being a culprit and argue till
Ryoma's
Kingdom
succumbed.
Come, but they wouldn't get any close to pinning another culprit who was supported by any type of evidence whatsoever. I also doubt that Kuma will allow them to keep arguing till Kingdom Come. That's fair, and I mean, to be fair, Kurumi's arguments for why she didn't do it were, I didn't. You need to believe me. So, unless they were getting better than that, we weren't going to get anywhere else, honestly.
Ryoma was dead, but the culprit's plan had only just begun.
Oh, man.
They removed the cable from the tennis net and hung it from the window facing the pool. And then, at the pool, they connected the wire and the rope from the gym window. They returned to the lab after picking up one last thing. The rubber inner tube that was in the pool's tool shed. Once back in the lab, the culprit pulled the cable, bringing up the rope.
I guess everyone has like one person they're like, I know they were the killer, I still love them. 7-9, that's very clearly Gundam. I guess with me it's Kurumi. I know she's a killer, but I don't know, I like Kurumi.
The rope was taut, then tied it to the lab's window frame.
I imagine it's
Thus,
Kurumi for a lot of
The
people.
gym and the lab windows were connected by a single rope. After making a hanger of sorts with another length of rope tied to the inner tube, they hung the inner tube on the rope connecting the windows.
Both did pretty good in their trial. Yeah, I mean, relative to some others who were more
That's
obvious.
how the culprit
Yeah,
created
yeah.
the ropeway that was used to move the body. An impressive premeditated murder, but the culprit made two crucial mistakes. The culprit got on the inner tube with Ryoma's body and slid toward the gym. With the height difference between the windows, they would have built up quite some speed.
Again, unless they just, you know, whatever, but
to avoid
I guess
crashing through the
Karumi didn't
window,
think of that.
The culprit used a brake.
Yay. Yay?
They
Is that
used
the
their
noise you
own
make as you
hands to
slide
grip the
down
rope
your
and
death
slow down.
inner tube there, cats?
That would have
I got
caused
some pizza. Oh,
significant
damn!
burn.
Now I'm jealous. What'd you get?
Had the culprit
On the pizza, I mean, obviously. I understand
but
that you
due to
got
the
pizza.
friction, part of a glove tore off and dropped in the pool. Regardless, the culprit reached the window and put Ryoma's body into the piranha tank. The glass pane not only kept the piranhas and the body separated, it also kept the piranhas so close together, they concealed the body. After that, all the culprit had to do was untie the rope and the inner tube. But that's when they made their second mistake. One end of the rope came loose, and the inner tube dropped into the pool. Thus, the culprit was forced to leave two key pieces of evidence, the fabric and the inner tube. They couldn't retrieve the evidence because of the rule against swimming at nighttime.
You know what I, as Karumi, would have done in that instance? I'd have fucking waited in that swimming pool,
And that's the whole
like,
story.
in
Am
the
I wrong,
the
Kiryu
pool
Jojo?
area
The
until
ultimate
morning.
maid?
The goddamn second morning announcement happened, into that pool, grabbed those, stashed them, gotten rid of them, done something. Gone about my day like everything was fine. She would have to do much. She wouldn't have to do much. Yeah, no, I mean, really. Just get rid of the rope and the inner tube belongs in the pool anyway. Yeah, I mean, just the rope was already there. Really, I just stayed there. She's the ultimate maid. She could probably do that, right? It's not that simple. Like Ryoma's lab window and the gym window are not the same level, and if you try and add their weight to the balloonish thing, it will accelerate the ropes. Well, that's the thing, though. She clearly had enough agency to set it up so that she was in the inner tube along with Ryoma on the different levels and hold it in, like, to a place where that. So if you just held the rope, like, and pulled yourself along, you would be sliding a bit, but, like, I guess it might be different for her, but me personally, I have enough upper body strength that I could, like, hold myself in place on the rope to prevent me sliding down immediately, causing some friction. She had to lose the game. She had to lose so the game could continue. Well, I mean, obviously, yes. Oh boy. Well, rest in peace, Karumi.
Hirumi, that's the conclusion I reached. Do you have any objections?
Plot then, I guess. Yeah, she would have gotten away with it if she did that. There's a couple things she could have done to get away with it. Like I said, wait in the pool and fish it out. There are swimsuits in the closet, right? I'd have gotten in that one. As soon as morning comes, gotten in that damn pool, climbed right back out. No problem.
This is very, very unfortunate, Shuichi. My pride as a maid demands that I fulfill every request that I receive.
Yeah, see, that right there.
But to end like this...
Does that mean you admit it?
Kirumi, why use your own gloves, though? The warehouse should have had plenty.
Solid question, that too.
There weren't any. Obviously, she would have used them if they were available. Jeez, Monokuma provided everything but the gloves. That's pretty sadistic. But thanks to him, at least the game became way more interesting.
So, it's decided.
This case was decided the moment someone, who shall not be named, opened their big mouth.
But we don't know that. Maybe the real culprit is someone nobody expects.
Save the sob story, Gonta. You're going down, buddy. Cats is fucking not having Gonta's shit then.
That is right. No need to worry.
These guys on about.
Madam, you're like a mommy taking care of her sick child.
All right, let's go! The heart races
All right.
as the blackened and the spotless finally face off.
I need.
Voting time!
You need. Biunces? I assume you mean business. Well, shit. Okay, so, I can't save here. That's unfortunate. We're gonna try something real quick. My finger slipped. It's crazy.
Now then, it seems the voting has finished. Let's see the result.
Was wild. My fingers. Sorry. Sorry, Kaito. That's on me. Embarrassing. Don't worry. I'll get it right next time. Who the hell voted for me? Probably Kurumi. I'm gonna assume that was Kurumi.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened?
Gonna assume that was Kurumi.
Right choice.
It'd be wild if
or
it wasn't.
The dreadfully wrong one.
Real wild if it wasn't. Wish she voted for herself. Well then, Kaito's looking at that board being like, what? Who the hell voted for me? Meanwhile, I'm like, crazy. Yeah, if she'd leave the circumstantial evidence in the pool from the glove cloth to the rope and the tube, she would have literally gotten away with it. It would have been a stalemate between Kurumi, Maki, and Kaito. Well, yeah. And without any evidence to present, it would have been an endless argument about who was the culprit. Yeah, one of 3 ways it could have gone. Got a B on one of them. Got a B on 2 of them. Did I retry? I missed one thing. Probably the vote, right? Yeah, I missed the vote. But I didn't need to retry, so, you know. Got an A. Not bad. Alright, that's a shame, Kurumi. So I have a question for you people there in chat. I have seen floating around on the internet various images from this game, just kinda, you know, whenever I looked up thumbnail images, for example. If so, you're guaranteed to have at least 3 more opportunities to vote for Gonta. You vote for dead people. Well, Gonta's not dead, so... Anyway, but yeah, no, there's an image where, like, some of the girls are getting a back massage from Kurumi, and it's, I think, supposed to be the sexy scene that I can spy on, like the hot tub in the first game and the shower in the second game. When the fuck does that happen? Because the image I've seen is definitely, that's not the sexy scene. It's a scene. Okay, great, there's another. Can't wait. But no, that's definitely a scene, so when the fuck did that happen? Because I somehow think it's going to be an issue if Kurumi's dead, that whole scene. The black one who killed Ryoma Hiyoshi is Kurumi Tojo, the ultimate maid. Chapter 2 bonus scene like the Rontaro scene. What a shame, Kurumi.
Thank goodness. You gotta be kidding me!
There's nothing good about this at all. Why did it have to be Kurumi? Truly, this result was unexpected.
Wait!
So far, men have died and women keep killing them. Moral of the game, don't trust women. Weird stance to have, but hey, you know what? It's a moral they wanted, so I guess they stuck to their guns at the very least.
No way.
Gonta can believe that Kurumi was so helpful for everyone. Same Kurumi is also culprit. Don't know, I haven't gotten that far in the game in terms of achievements, unlocking scenes and stuff. Fair enough. How long have you been lying to us? Why is it that you took such good care of us? Is it so you could deceive everyone? You mean she's not my mom? Shut up, you. She was never your fucking mom. Kurumi, why? Were you always thinking about everyone around you? How could you kill someone? Human beings have always been selfish creatures. That's why I hate humans. They burn down the forests we call home. They pollute the rivers we drink from. I'll never forgive humans. But is there really a reason to destroy them? Some humans are nice. Enough with the commentary. All right. People watching my YouTube videos. Kurumi, were your feelings towards us simply another falsehood?
No.
It can't be. Say it ain't so. I will not go.
No.
Turn the lights off. Excuse me. It's not a spoiler since the bonus scene, yeah, no, it's not a spoiler, is always before the murder trial, but the sexy scene involves Himiko. Why? Ew. At the very least, the sexy scene in the first game involved, like, a group of them? So, like, and no one was ridiculously young. The one in the second game involved fucking Hiyoko, of all people. Not actually fucking Hiyoko, that would be illegal. But, of all people, it involved Hiyoko. It was Hiyoko, right? Yeah, Hiyoko and, Mahiru. Mahiru is whatever, but Hiyoko's a fucking weird choice. And, yeah, Himiko is just... Really? Of all of them, you pick Himiko? Why? Literally any of the other girls would have made more, or been more appropriate. It's still weird and gross, but it's just more weird and more gross when it's Himiko.
What?
Or Hiyoko. How would you know? I can't say for certain, but I can sense this trial has been agonizing for her. Can't say for certain. That is what a detective would say. Are you upset because of the people important to you? I mean, like from the motive video, so Kurumi watched hers after all. Earlier, Kurumi mentioned she had accepted a request. Perhaps that request came from someone important in her motive video?
What's wrong?
Do you have nothing to say for yourself?
Agree.
That's not it, I'm just lost. Himiko is way too young for her to be included in a sexy scene of any kind. Is she young? She definitely, it looks way too young. Does it have ages here? Nope, sure doesn't. Real convenient that they just leave the ages off every time, huh? Because if I tell you why I did it, you will regret what you've done. Regret? Spit out already, otherwise we can't accept this outcome. Kurumi, tell us. I mean, if it were that important, you would have mentioned it during the trial. I care about you a lot, and I know the others care about you too. Please.
Understood.
Very well then, if you're also desperate to know, I'll consider a final request and tell everyone. No more lies, tell us the truth. Yes, I understand. Your reasoning was exactly right. The reason I murdered Ryoma was because of what I saw in my motive video. Because I thought you watched it. Does that mean someone broke the agreement and traded you your motive video? Fess up! Which one of you did it? Close your eyes and raise your hand.
What are you saying?
Why would the one raise their hand need to close their eyes? Won't be necessary to not trade my motive video. If you didn't trade, how'd you see it? Perhaps Kurumi received her own motive video. Statistically, they might have gotten one right. Nathan, what's going on, champ? You're about to see some hard spoilers for this game, so get the fuck out of chat if you don't want to be spoiled. You've said you wanted to play it on your own. You mean she had her own motive video from the start? That or like mute me and minimize me. Yes. Correct. No one had my motive video, but me, the motive's intended recipient. I have no idea why. That's not possible. Monokuma, what the hell's going on? You know, I meant to bring up this earlier because it's been bugging me. Let's talk about videos being switched. What does that mean exactly? Don't play dumb. You're the one who switched up all the motive videos. No, I didn't. Oh, was I not supposed to ask that? Did the Cubs screw up again? Huh? Not supposed to. Dumbass! It's all Monophine's fault. She passed him out without checking the names. I didn't know. Monotaro should have checked the names too. I don't even remember passing out videos. It was my fault. Huh?
I'm sorry.
I should have been more careful. No, Monodam, it wasn't your fault. It's all your fault. I'm sorry too. That seems I misunderstood. Completely forgot the plan all along was to redistribute the videos. It's not your fault at all, kids. It's my fault for forgetting. Father! Thank goodness. The hell is this mushy feel-good crap? You're all idiots. I'm through getting along with you dummy bears. Sorry to cause so much trouble. Please continue your boring conversation. Monocubs merely distributed the motive videos at random. Receiving my own video was nothing more than bad luck.
I see.
You watched it without knowing why it was given to you. What was in your video?
What's wrong?
You promised to tell us everything. I will tell you the truth in its entirety, but I doubt everyone will believe it. If that's the case, why don't we all watch your motive video together? That would be much better. Hurry before Dad gets bored again. How thorough of you, yet I suppose it's better that way. Himiko, as opposed to the art characters, seems much younger. Yeah, but the game's always super convenient about not showing age. There's, like, I think in one of the Yu-Gi-Oh animes, there's a set of twins who their characters involve throwing around rather a lot of innuendo. Even in the dubbed version, they did that. And not only does the wiki not have their age, every time someone tries to put it in or even guess what their age is, the wiki deletes it. Whoever the mods are absolutely refuse to acknowledge the age of those characters. And it's really creepy. Presumed 18 is all you need to say, and it's like, okay, they're not children. The 5D twins? Hey, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Kimiko, opposed to other characters, is much younger. Most students seem like they're middle teens. Kimiko seems like she's early teens, 13 or 14. She does, you're not wrong, but it's very much not telling you the age, probably for that reason. So you can plausibly deny, I guess. Yeah, no, is it the 5? I don't think it's 5Ds, isn't it? No, it's not 5D's twins. They're two women. I think it's not Zexel. I think it's the one after that, Arc 5? I think it's the Arc 5 twins, the one with the motorcycle. No, I think it's, I'm 99% sure it's Arc 5. Might have been Zexel? I can't remember. I don't think it's Zexel. Hard don't think, yeah, you know what, now I'm thinking about it more. It's 50-50 Arc 5 or Zexel. There were younger twins in 5Ds. Yeah, there are twins in 5Ds who are definitely children. I'm not talking about them. I'm referring to the Vrains. It's probably not Vrains, honestly. What do you think her execution will be? Working her to death and then a chandelier falls on her, skewering all of her limbs. Perhaps the truth will be easier to believe if you witness it with your own eyes. Let's see her, it's probably not, I don't think it was Vrains. I don't remember what the twins' name is.
It's time for the motive video! Who's the most important person?
All right.
Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid.
Of the Tojo clan? My god.
Clients in politics and finance. This elite maid is renowned for completing any request.
Watch it be an actual Yakuza reference because it's the Tojo clan.
One fateful day.
Fuck, it might be. It might be a reference to Yakuza.
She was suddenly summoned by one of her most influential clients, the Prime Minister.
Does not rule it out. The Prime Minister, or at least one of the Prime Ministers, has appeared in multiple Yakuza games, both in 7 and in 3, I want to say.
The Prime Minister had a request of utmost importance. He requested that she use her talent as the ultimate maid to serve her country.
Okay. You want to elaborate on that, or?
He asked Kirumi to
make this country great again,
and transferred all his authority to her.
Not gonna comment on that. Cool voice, though. So, that aside, that would be a fun reference. Yeah, no, it would be, especially since Yakuza is super popular in Japan. Especially during the time this game came out, because that was, I think, 0 and Kiwami 1. So wait, he made Kirumi the Prime Minister of Japan? It absolutely is a Trump reference, are you kidding me?
No one suspected that the Prime Minister's new secretary was secretly running the country.
Yeah, he made Kirumi Prime Minister?
And
damn.
over time, she became the de facto Prime Minister.
Ultimate Prime Minister, there's a fucking title.
Only Kirumi could save the country from impending doom.
And that looks suspiciously like an orphanage, which is featured heavily in Yakuza. I might be reaching, though.
Yes, the future of the country rests
I believe it.
entirely
It's Kirumi.
on her capable shoulders.
It's true.
But Kirumi is up to the task.
That, I don't know what that could
For
be.
she only accepts requests that only she can fulfill.
That could be... That's just taking care of old people. There's nothing in Yakuza about that, as far as I know.
She is driven by the belief that her citizens are the most important people in her life.
So she was doing that... She killed him so she could go back to being Prime Minister of Japan?
Oh, and while we're on the subject of those important people, an unfortunate event will soon befall those vermin and sheeple. What event, you ask? It's a secret. Find out for yourself.
Is this game talking about the Rona? You, Did it predict the plague of 2020? My god. They warned us and we didn't listen. Monokuma was right all along. It's a reference to a dude who proposed that people grab women by their private parts. Ah, yes. You're not wrong. and then was elected president. You should probably add that to it. Because plenty of people have suggested what you're, that you just grab women by private parts. Because they're scum, you see. But only one of them, as far as I know, was elected to the presidency.
Yes.
Everything you just saw is true, though I only remember it upon watching that video. Remembered.
Wait!
Please hold on, that video is true? That's ridiculous. There's no way Karumi's the prime minister. No, it's the truth. I am Kurumi Tojo, ultimate maid, and the most important people to me are the citizens of this country.
I was called upon to lift the country out of a dire situation.
I'd vote for Kurumi. Kurumi couldn't save us from COVID because Suichi killed her. God damn it, Suichi. To be fair, Monokuma killed her.
I swore to serve and help all its citizens. As the ultimate maid, I have advised politicians many times in the past, but he wanted me to prioritize saving the country from an unprecedented crisis.
The country was too horny. Unfortunately, he hired a maid to deal with it, so didn't get any better, honestly.
I fully accepted this request.
In fact, people got more horny. It was weird.
As a maid, it is a great honor to serve the nation itself.
What did I do?
You're literally confusing the shit out of me. Well, that's gross. It makes no sense, and I gotta take a dump.
I see.
Yep, gross. So Kurumi was the real prime minister running the country behind the scenes. How can you seriously believe that a high schooler could be a prime minister?
Really don't get it.
I don't think it's odd that an ultimate level talent could be that powerful. I mean, Keyboy's talents lets him pretend to be a human even though he's a heartless robot. I'm not pretending, I'm still learning. Good luck, I guess.
Incredible.
Good luck being prime minister. You're about to die. Very cold of you, Meg Turney. I was aware of Kurumi's impressive talents, but prime minister? Kurumi really is prime minister. She hold burden of country's future. The motive video aside, Kurumi doesn't seem like she'd lie about something like that. Also, we just saw the damn video.
Yoo-hoo!
Hi, what's up? I get that Kurumi's really important, but what's this about an unprecedented crisis? Be rude or anything, but what was Trump, a dude who proposed on live TV that people should grab women by their private parts, being elected as president about? Couldn't tell you. I didn't vote for him.
I do not know.
I imagine he appealed to a part of the nation that... There were enough lazy people that just didn't vote, I think, combined with he appealed to a part of a nation who previously didn't vote, but were like, I like him, he's speaking my language, only for him to then, proceed to fuck up a country for 4 years. And really, after that, honestly, if you keep thinking about it, the way he, kicked and screamed and bitched about, rigged election, man. That's my Trump impersonation. I think I nailed it.
That's...
Isn't this just like the Ultimate Hunt? Perhaps it is connected to the Ultimate Hunt. Ultimate Hunt is connected to the unprecedented crisis facing the nation. That's true. How are they connected? And what is the Ultimate Hunt anyway? I do not know what's happening to evil. End war. That is why I need to know. I need to know about the most important people in my life are saved. Because I am duty bound to the nation. That's why I need to escape. So you wait to lives against the lives of everyone in the nation. If those are the only options, of course, you pick up everyone outside. So there are many lives to stay. Get on with it.
Wait!
I understand her motives. Not pure exactly, and I would probably personally resent it, but I understand it.
Always messing around.
No way they could really. Bears do not lie. Poor Kurumi. Yeah, no. This is a damn shame about Kurumi. I am the rule of this world. Nothing is beyond my power. Nothing is beyond your power. What kind of arrogant, ridiculous...
100%.
That's a lie. It's impossible that he could bring disaster to a country.
What are you trying to...
What's so funny? You guys act like you can't believe it, but you're all terrified. Can't believe it, then you're terrified for no reason. Why do humans lie? Why are humans the only animals that tell lies? It's not true at all. Absolutely other animals fucking tease and prank each other. I've seen the internet. You nailed it. Like, even if a single person does single most horrible impersonation, they can't mess up with a Trump impersonation, like, ever. I mean, they can. They just need to, say positive things and treat him like he's not an asshole.
Shut up!
Cut it out. This is serious. How long are you going to keep talking about Kurumi? Let's talk about Ryoma. It would be a shame to completely neglect him.
Oh, I see.
That's right. We know of your motive to kill, but why'd you kill Ryoma specifically? He was easy to kill. You know what? Solid argument. Let's watch his video. Ryoma's not that weak. When he used his Tsukuchi method, even Gonta could not catch. His physical strength is irrelevant when he did not have a reason to live. Without that, he became the weakest among us. Reference! What? Took advantage of his weakness and killed him. What do you mean? I told him I had urgent matter to discuss and to meet me in the research lab on the 3rd floor. Then I revealed my motive video. There, I revealed my motive video and told him, I am responsible for the life of every citizen in this nation, so I must escape. And he responded,
Got it.
So, you got a reason to survive. That's the complete opposite of me. That's good. If you got something to live for, it means your life has value. After he said that, he told me he would clean up the tennis balls laying around. So he accepted his death.
He turned his back toward me.
Yeah, I'm kind of with hurry up with the execution.
At that moment, my determination solidified. A person like him would have noticed my bloodthirst emanating. He already knew.
Well, that was selfless of him,
He
wasn't it?
forfeited his life right then and there.
Where did you get that from? Hello?
That is correct.
She's Karumi. I still don't think that means she just carries around like 5-6 foot poles or whatever.
Then
crack over the skulls of short people. He knew he was going to be killed.
But
Wait a minute. It's Maki's fault that Ryoma decided he didn't want to live anymore. Huh?
because
Ryoma only gave up her life after you showed him his motive video. Since you didn't watch his motive, I guess he had you have no way of knowing.
What are you talking about?
What's your point?
wait.
You're talking as if Ryoma saw that motive video. Didn't you just say he only checked the name and didn't watch the video? Did I say that?
Huh?
What are you getting at?
Well, you know.
I probably shouldn't say anything, but someone has to step up and speak step up and speak for poor Ryoma. What's your point? That he gave up on life because I showed him his motive video? I'll get to that in a sec, but why do you think Ryoma wanted to see his motive video? Because he was looking for a reason to live, isn't that right, Maki?
Why?
How do you know that? I mean, it's true. Swap motives, didn't we agree not to show them to each other?
Yeah.
I remember, because once you watch him, you got a motive to kill. But if you show it to someone important to me, I'd like to see that.
Hey,
Any idea who'll be in the video?
No.
I don't. That's why I want to see it. Once I know I've got something important to me, I'll have a reason to live. Rip Ryoma. Yeah. If I've got a reason to live, then I've got a reason to escape here with you guys. In other words, a video might just give me a motive to live. So please...
that's true.
Ryoma took out a whole mafia clan by himself, so going to Ryoma's physical abilities aren't the thing in question. Having her lack a reason to live is a big difference in many cases. Don't think he would have appreciated being cracked over the skull and fed to piranhas, but you know, I guess we can't ever know, can we?
Well, you know.
This means we shouldn't have shown him his motive video in the first place. What do you mean? What did his video show? Nothing. His motive was empty. Empty.
Okie dokie.
We're up next. Let's give it a watch, shall we? Yep, the Ryoma motive video.
All right, who's the most... This
Wow.
message is for Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro.
Wow. That's fucked up.
Unfortunately, there is no one in the world who is important to you.
Wow.
I'm so sorry. Really, I am. You have my deepest sympathies.
Get fucked, Ryoma.
Sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
Damn. Why even make that video?
Always messing around.
That's what he was shown? He saw something like that. He had none to care for and no one who cared for him. He found no motive to live. Yeah, no, I can see his logic now. Because of that, he chose to let Karumi claim his life. That's why he must have just watched that video before I summoned him to meet with me.
It can't be.
Just gave up, huh? Tell with that damn moron. It's bad to have no reason to live, but it's also bad to have too many reasons to live. That's why you did such a terrible thing, right, Karumi? Too many reasons? You're free to judge me for killing Ryoma. We already did. It's kind of the point of the game. I would bear the burden of being seen as evil for the sake of my nation and its people. Yeah, it goes way beyond just being rough. Yeah, that's kind of fucked. That is what it means to serve with selfless devotion. That's why I needed to survive. Sacrificing you all meant saving the lives of men, women, children, elderly. I wanted to live. Karumi. Monokuma, Gonta have a question. What's up? Can Gonta be blackened instead of Karumi?
Huh?
I did my part, everyone. I voted for Kaito. You all could have joined me, but no. You just had to vote for her.
Gonta.
Gonta not smart boy, but even Gonta understand what everyone's saying. You have to be Kokichi's minion. No, he doesn't. Karumi should live, not Gonta. The world needs her. I was thinking the same thing. I don't want to die, but Karumi's life is way more valuable than mine. Karumi's got the lives of hundreds of millions of people on her shoulders. Logically, Karumi's survival will result in fewer casualties than our collective survival would. Maybe it would have been better if we'd gotten the culprit wrong. What do you mean? Hey, since we're all thinking that way, I have a question. Why didn't you start with that, Karumi? I mean, I personally don't agree with it. Fuck those people. But, you know, I'm a heartless jerk. Yeah, probably should have started with that, Kurumi. What was the point of me doing all this? Why did I reveal the truth? What have I done? I shouldn't have. What kind of face is that? If you're my sidekick, suck it up. Huh?
Hey!
It goes for you all. To hell with the value of this life shit. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm with you on that last one, Kurumi. Like, if you can't save one person, maybe you can't save all the people. I mean, she was operating on sacrifices are necessary logic, which isn't necessarily incorrect, although I admit the situation was a bit extreme. Life is not just something, you can't trade it or put a price on it. I would have assumed that with me missing, the Prime Minister, or the Prime Minister, would be, like, actively searching for me, and just sort of ride that out until he showed up in a helicopter with a SWAT team or something. Kaito.
Listen up.
Life doesn't just belong to you, it's for your parents, your grandparents, your friends, even your neighbors. It's not something you just decide to throw away on your own.
Don't worry about it.
So we didn't do the wrong thing. Life's purpose is to be lived. As long as you stay alive, anything's possible. You can even go to the stars. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I want to live. Samesies. I haven't even traveled to space yet. There's no way in hell I'm gonna die here. Idiot's talking again. He's right. I mean, you're right too. He's an idiot, but he's right.
So divine.
To a damned idiot. Someone crushed Kaito's ideals yet? Nah, I agree with him. I don't know why, but idiots always fill me with inspiration. Damn, I have a chance with her. Told you to stop calling me an idiot. Maybe his stupid speech is just what we need to hear. Kurumi certainly looks shaken up by it. Shaken.
Because?
You really think someone as desperate to live as Kurumi would give up so easily? Of course not. In fact, she probably still hasn't given up even now. She's hoping that learning the truth would make one of us volunteer to die in her place. What? But Monokuma would never allow Blackened to escape punishment, so maybe. Okay, fine, but can we kill Suichi? Sure, why not? I'll play as Kibo. I like him. I think he'd be fun to play as. I want everyone to rebel so she could use that as cover to escape her own. How about it, Kurumi? Am I close? You are the most detestable cretin I have ever met. I'm gonna miss you, Kurumi. You're saying what we're all thinking. You knew exactly what I would attempt, yet you allowed me to explain anyway. What he just said was true? Try and trick Gonta? Try and trick everyone? Seriously, you're not? You backstabbing cunt.
Cut it out.
Enough, she was just trying to stay alive in her own way. Nobody can blame her for that. That's right, I must survive, because I carry the weight of an entire nation on my shoulder. I would not have killed Ryoma if I was so easily deterred. The request will not be fulfilled until I have brought joy to every citizen in the nation. So no matter what, I cannot die. That is why I killed Ryoma. Even now I refuse to give up. Kurumi! Still refuse to give up? So what do you intend to do? They take a long time to get to this execution, don't they? I finished this trial like 40 minutes ago. I must survive no matter what it takes. If I must debase myself, so be it. I would drink filth and eat carrion to survive.
I will survive!
Okay. So... this is probably not good for her. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was a completely undignified exit.
To escape. I won't die here!
There's no way I'm letting you out of here. Well, I mean, she's still in the room, apparently, so... wasn't that impressive. It was ugly, raw, and feral. She could just run as fast as she could. I heard my voice call out. Run! Run, Kurumi! Sorry about blackening you, I guess. Like I said, not letting you leave. Yeah, you've got exercise, so I don't think it'll, end well for her.
I refuse to die in a hellhole like this!
Now then, I've prepared a special punishment for Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid.
For my nation. For my people.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Like, where's she gonna go? She has to take an elevator to get out of here. Curious art style. That was wild. Alright, let's see it. She's fucking not sticking around. That's the fastest you can run. Killed by an angry mob, huh? Strand of Agony. She does like the spider webs. Climbing a thorn rope out of there. I would assume that, like, wasn't there to help me. I'll be perfectly honest. Ooh. Well, that ain't good. Really? Ooh. Damn determined, I'll give her that. Don't think we needed the underwear. Thank you, Danganronpa. High School of the Dead, what about it? I mean, yeah, I would have assumed it wasn't there to help anyway. Yeah, figured he was next. Ugh. Splat she went. That was a bit grim. Actively searching, I mean, Japan was more or less ran, governed country before Kurumi was even born. I assume that other than searching for Kurumi, someone else is governing Japan, not as well as her, but still. Scene reminds me of High School of the Dead. What, the animation style? Oh, I guess a little. There's like one scene I can think of. That show was fucked for a lot of reasons, mainly the famous titty jiggling faster than the speed of sound, I think. But, yeah, no, there's a couple scenes that really stuck with you because of just how fucking absurd that anime was.
Really?
Why, Monodan? Why'd you kill Monosuke? You can do the next chapter or stopping? I only go for 3 hours because, you know, that's just, I do 3 hours 4 days a week. So I'm probably going to stop in half an hour, but I'm back tomorrow to continue. When were Danganronpa executions ever not grim? The girl that got shot on a rocket into the sun, that was just weird and stupid.
It's okay.
If you need to vomit, let it out. You'll feel better afterward. Monosuke, he was not so different from Mono Kid. He was getting in the way of us getting along. We don't need him. Don't need him! We few remaining Mono Cubs must get along. No matter what, we must all get along. Not even Father can stop us from getting along. If he knows what is good for him. This academy belongs to us. The age of the Mono Cubs begins now. Alright, so he's the next one to die. Again, Electabuzz impersonation. It's a shame Season 2 of High School of the Dead got canned because the creator died. Oh, damn, that's a shame. I did not know that was why it was canceled. How dare you take that rebellious tone with me, young man? And yet this angsty attitude of yours is just so cute. Nurse one, yeah, that was a weird one, but otherwise all executions were grim. Gundam's I wouldn't say was grim. He just got, like, hit by a buffalo and then died. Again, it was... A lot of the ones in 2 were kind of... Well, no. The first 2 were pretty grim. Gundam's wasn't that grim. He just got hit by a buffalo. Not even trampled. He, like, bounced off. And that was it. It was just kind of like, oh, alright then. Anticlimactic is the word I would use. Not so much grim. But yeah, no, the one with the the nurse who fucking flew into the sun was fucking weird. So cute how your little crew has shrunk by one member. Shrunk, you're not getting any larger, you know. So unbearably cute. All this cuteness makes me feel like I'm about to sneeze. Ugly bitch. You calling an ugly bitch?
Stop it!
Doesn't matter, now's not the time for that. Karumi, can't take this anymore. Even Karumi was so brutally... I mean, that one wasn't as brutal. It like, shitty that, you know, you had her climb up a thorn rope and past saw blades only to fucking drop her into a pit. But it was way less brutal than, like, just hanging somebody and crushing them in a piano. That was fucking... She was paced! Karumi, at least, there's a body to fucking, you know, recognize and have a funeral for.
I'll protect you.
Don't let that happen, Himiko. I'll protect you no matter what. I'll protect you no matter what. But I don't want to do this anymore either. Please just stop killing game. I don't care if we stay trapped here forever.
Come on.
Isn't that what Atua said?
Atua says
All
so.
desire, even your desire to escape this place, can corrupt you beyond redemption. It's what Monokuma... It's Monokuma who's corrupt. He's the one who distributed the motive videos.
I see, yes.
Videos are more dangerous than we thought to have driven Karumi that far.
True.
What worries me is as long as we're trapped here, we don't know what's true or false. That must be why Kurumi did not want to show the videos. She thought that if everyone felt the same murderous rage she did, the killing game would be pure chaos. She wanted it to stop.
Hey!
If that's the case, then we really shouldn't show our videos to each other.
Of course.
That was our consensus from the beginning. Not including you, of course. I'd assumed Kokichi would try and show us our videos to get under our skin, but that did not come to pass. What, I wonder, were his intentions? I would never do anything like that. I'm still thinking about what Kurumi said. What Kurumi said. Everything you just saw is true, though I only remember it upon watching the video.
That's...
what she said earlier. What about it? She said she remembered it and it didn't sound like a lie. Kokichi's a good boy. No, he's not. He's the most detestable cretin she's ever met. Maybe the video had properties of a flashback light if it made her remember. Properties of the flashback light? Oh, yeah. Still, how could Kurumi remember something she could have never forgot? She should never have forgotten. Serving an entire nation seems too important for her to just forget. That's true. Does it mean we have motives to kill that we don't remember, that we'll remember by watching our videos? That's the case. Maybe it's for the best that we won't watch the videos. Why not both? Well, detestable cretin and good boy seem a bit at odds, don't they? As long as we don't see our motive videos, we won't know our motives.
Okay.
I'm convinced it's probably for the best. Motive videos would mess us up. It'd be better if we just believe in each other. That's right. It's best if we not remember our motives for everyone's sake. You speak of everyone's sake as the least believable lie I've heard yet. How rude! I'm always doing stuff for everyone's sake. I'm sure you won't believe me when I say stuff like that, so I'll keep lying. But maybe seeing Kurumi's final moments has maybe changed my views. It was sad. She tried escaping till the very end. Running away to live might not be a bad idea.
You're right.
I don't know why she thought she'd get away. It was very clearly not designed for her to escape. Maybe facing the truth isn't enough. Yeah, true. It's okay to run sometimes. Just gotta win in the end. All you gotta do. And with that, the second class trial ended. A Pyrrhic victory. Yeah, you're not wrong. We still lost a friend. What is the end... Fucking nice vocabulary, by the way, Suichi. What is the end Kaito spoke of, and how do we reach it? I don't know. I still don't know. When we returned from the courtroom, the area was already blanketed in darkness. For now, we should rest. To me, it seems the most rational course of action. Yeah, my brain's out of juice from going full throttle today. Nice Tim Schafer adventure game reference there. Full throttle. Like you even have a brain to use. Killing game's over. I won't allow it to go on. It'll be fine as long as we listen to a tool. We'll all be fine. Honestly, she's making sense at this point. Give up desire to leave. Just accept it here.
What's wrong?
We can all have kids with each other or something like that one ending. Even when all this bad stuff happens, stars are always so pretty. But stars here different, not same ones Gonta used. Island Vacation Forever, it's not an island. That said, that would have been nicer. Although, fucking... What made the killing start? It was Nagito. Fucking Nagito made the killing start in 2. God damn it, Nagito. Piece of shit. He should have died. Why did Fat Byakuya have to save him? Gotten rid of Nagito, gotten rid of Teruteru. Everyone lived happily. Consent with Sonya all day. Everyone could have been just fine. Yeah, Gonta looking, but no can find star, he remembers.
Why?
Why? Were we taken somewhere far away? Far away?
Hey, so...
Well, I mean, if the hemisphere is different, then yes, the stars would be different, wouldn't they? Let's head back already. I'm wiped out.
Okay.
Ah, yeah.
Hey.
Hold on, I have to tell you guys something. What now? Like I said, I'm wiped out. What now? Now, it won't take long, so just listen to what I have to say. Well, then, what is it? Everyone seems to be treating me like some kind of compulsive liar.
You get it?
But that's ridiculous. There's no way, there's a way worse liar in the group than me. Liar worse than you? I'm talking about Maki. What?
What?
What do you mean, Maki? Maki made during the class trial, remember? Ryoma wanted her to show him his motive video because he was looking for a reason to live. That wasn't the whole story. Ryoma was blackmailing you, wasn't he, Maki? Ryoma just so happened to discover Maki's true identity. So he used it to blackmail her. How about he said something where like, if you don't show me a motive, I'll tell everyone who you really are. That's why Maki doesn't want us to know she met with Ryoma. She wanted to keep her true identity a secret. That's why she kept quiet until the last minute.
Hold on!
Maki's true identity, huh? Here comes the other shoe. Uh-oh. I've known Maki's true identity the whole time. For a moment, I thought Maki disappeared. She moved so fast. Figured.
You know, this is an interesting turn of events. But would you really kill me in front of everyone?
Would make the trial quick, wouldn't it?
Hey, Maki! What the hell's going on?
Yeah, you can probably snap my neck like a twig right now, but that's not your style. You would rather kill from the shadows.
She the ultimate assassin or something?
Right?
Hey! I think I mentioned having an ultimate assassin would be a bit odd just the other day. New World Order! Sweet NWO reference. Cool, so I'm gonna hang out with Maki. Maki's bae. I'm just gonna side with her. You want to not piss off the ultimate assassin, because if she needs to choose who to kill, you don't want it to be you. So yeah, free time. I'm just gonna hang out with Maki. Maybe a few other people. Sweeps Week is the achievement that just popped in Steam. Ah, Maki. Yes, I will save. Alrighty. Meanwhile, thousands of miles
What you're seeing now
away.
is live footage of the sky from our camera at the scene.
One second. This is worth breaking some walls here. Believed to be a meteorite approaches. Are you telling me you're not sure? Because I'll go ahead and say, yep, those are meteorites. What the fuck is that news headline? Anyway,
You can clearly see the meteors raining down.
this guy gets it.
We are witnessing what looks like the end of the world.
Well, that's a shame.
This
I'm no
is
astrologist.
not a movie.
That looks
I
like a
repeat,
meteor.
This is not a movie. This is live, unedited footage.
My God.
This is real. The sky is falling before our very eyes. We've just been notified that the government has officially declared a state of emergency.
Well, thank goodness. That'll save us.
Subway stations have been opened as shelters.
That might actually save us.
The government is instructing citizens to remain calm and evacuate to their nearest shelter. Children and invalids are to be given first priority.
Well. Transfer student from beyond the grave. A follower. Good girl Machina. Okay. Thanks for the follow, you shrewd negotiator, you. Believed to be meteorites. What else could it be? Giant deuce rain. Hopefully not. Just finished the second trial in Danganronpa. Started chapter 3. Going for a little bit here. I'm in love with Kokichi. Thank you, next. Okay, sure. Good taste. Yeah, people seem to like Kokichi around here. I think he's a gremlin, but, you know. And awaiting us, there was an unexpected sight. What the hell is that red hood? And why is that the first thing I focused on? What the heck is this? Kokichi is understandably a polarizing character. That's fair, yeah. I can see why people like him. I think he's a bit of a cretin.
Right?
See, I told you she's not the ultimate child caregiver. She's the ultimate assassin. Maki's the ultimate assassin.
Is that all right?
Kokichi, you learned that from the motive video. Monokuma said everyone's ultimate talent at the beginning of the video. Ryoma knew Maki's true identity because he had her motive video. The best lie you could come up with was child caregiver? Why? My man's laugh is immaculate. Does have a good laugh, that's true. He's everyone's favorite gremlin. Don't get me wrong, I love to hate him, alright? I don't have a problem with his character. He infuriates me, but in a way I kind of appreciate and find fun, so I do love to hate him. Because you saw that, he's like Claptrap from Borderlands. I love to hate that guy. I knew the whole time, given my position, I'd obviously know before any of you, right? Your position? Oh, don't worry about it, that was a lie. Anyway, her reaction yesterday pretty much gave away that she's the ultimate assassin. So is this her lab that we're in? You can probably snap my neck like a twig, but that's not your style. You kill from the shadows, right, Miss Ultimate Assassin? Or MUA, if you're abbreviating it. By the way, good girl Machina, I stream 4 days a week. Thursday, Friday, Sunday, and Monday. Always at the same time. Currently through Danganronpa. Stick around to have some fun. Assassinations hide to do all their killing. Not true. Have you seen me play Hitman? That is not true at all. People find out they're assassins, they get all cautious and they can't kill anyone. Also not true. More good taste. Miyu hits different like awooga. I mean, you and 7-9 are getting along like a house on fire. Well, I mean, Karumi's gone, rest in peace. I was more of a her fan. Right now, though, I'm interested in Maki. And then there's Meg Turney over here. Did you have a real identity because she was planning to kill us? But then, why hasn't she killed anyone yet? She had many opportunities to do so. Robots can't even understand human feelings, let alone a girl's heart.
Rude.
Take it back what you just said. I, too, can understand human feelings. I also like Kibo. Kibo's nice.
Listen closely.
He's a precious summer child. But I'm still in the process of collecting data. Please give me data, please. If you're so worried, why don't you ask her? She's holed up in her room all day. But I can't promise you she won't try and kill you like she tried to do to me. Good thing everyone was there to stop her, but what about next time? Oh, but Kibo. Kibo's emergency battering ram. Her laugh gives me life. Her laugh is whatever. I love Miu's turns of phrases. She really cuts through the bullshit real easy. It's nice. I love it. It's refreshing. Talented killer, that's the biggest threat to all of us who wish to survive.
Hey!
Let's lock her up somewhere just so she can't kill anyone. I mean, I feel like if she was going to kill someone, she'd have done it by now, right? So, I'll leave that to you, Gonta. But I'll help too. I don't want her another killing to happen.
Wait.
You don't have to take it that far. It's not like she's trying to kill us. Sneak attack's the way to go. I don't care for Tenko. Gonna have to say I don't care for Tenko. We have to strike behind. We have to strike before she does. Hit her from behind. Sneak attack. Strike before she does. Shouldn't Aikido master be saying those things?
Okay.
It's Neo Aikido. It's fine. That's the case. Atua and I work with everyone to uphold the peace. If so, I'll cheer you on. I'll use my magic to pull pom-poms from my mouth.
Wow!
It's kind of peppy cheer magic that would make anyone excited.
Don't worry about it.
Hold on, guys. Leave Maki to me. I'll take down that mask of hers. And then there's Kaito, who I feel like can't be asking to get killed faster. He's just such an obvious target. Partly because he's an idiot. In fact, that's 90% of it. The other 10% is he's very trusting. Ultimate Assassin, my ass, always messing around. Don't do anything stupid. Ah, let's leave everything to Kaito. I despise Tenko. That's fair. You're not wrong.
Get it?
Gonta, you should stand back. Nothing good ever happens when you try to help. Oh, yeah, sorry.
on,
Gonta, like I told you, a man shouldn't apologize so easily. Maybe it's because I'm a degenerate male and she's calling me out for the scum that I am, but I don't care for Tenko. I don't need everyone's usual reactions. Thank you. Time's a bit of a factor here. Monokuma!
Stay back!
Everyone get behind Gonta! Himiko, get behind me. I'll surround you with my body to keep you safe. Alright, I'ma head to bed. That was quick, good girl Makina. Feel free to come back on, tomorrow. Love you, Koichi. Yeah, hopefully see you in tomorrow's stream. I start like 2 hours and 40 minutes prior to this, which is 1 p.m. Eastern time. Question that's bugged me for a while. I can understand wanting to hide an assassin, being an ultimate one. More so, why lie about being a caregiver? Not a great lie. I think her attitude was, what's something that's completely removed and harmless from assassins? Child caregiver. That makes sense, right? Child caregiver is not believable. No, it's not believable, but it's weird enough that, like, A, it's harmless, and B, like, maybe she calculated something that wouldn't require her to prove it. Like, Ultimate Tennis Pro. Alright, he can, like, throw tennis balls around. Ultimate Cosplayer. She's got costumes and shit. Ultimate Insect Guy. He's got all these bugs. Child Caregiver. There's no kids here. If you asked her to prove it, what's she gonna do? She's like, how? There's no kids. It's not a terrible cover. Could claim to be the ultimate goth. No, Celeste exists. And since you guys overcame the class trial, I'll give you all a wonderful prize. I said I figured you'd get a wonderful prize. My adorable little cubs aren't coming. That's strange. Maybe they're mourning. Those are getting quieter, I've noticed. Yeah.
Rise and shine, Ursine.
Ahem. They're here finally. You're so cute today, it's particularly obscene. Just wow, you guys are seriously cute. Have you always been this cute? Ah, the shock of my super cute kids is seeming to make me go bald. Oh, damn. Not wrong on that. He's actually balding. Gross. I'm cold, very cold. Cute cubs, would you hurry up and give him a prize? It's too cold, I can't stand it. I want to go somewhere warm. What's wrong? Why aren't you backing me up? Father, we are not your slaves. We will not let you use us anymore. From now on, I will be calling the shots. Good one, kid. Very funny. You can show me where the hidden cameras are now. Father, you're too old for this. You've been doing this so long, you've become predictable.
Leave it to me.
It's the age of the Monocubs, out with the old, in with the new.
What?
Damn. Don't worry, I hear you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure there, Monokuma. What about the longtime fans who, you're just a has-been. Why don't you just retire somewhere and work on your tan? Has-been? Good job, you two. You memorized my script perfectly. You really think you can defy your dad? Do you think I'd forgive such? I mean, you can't kill him, so... For a person to be a child caregiver, that person has to both like children and be empathetic. She was never either of those things. Well, she sort of addressed that, and I guess the idea was she got ahead of that particular accusation. Because she's like, yeah, I'm the ultimate child caregiver. I don't want to be. I don't like kids. I was raised in an orphanage and just had to do everything on my own. And it's like, oh, alright. I guess that makes sense. It's like, she addressed it. Why would you question it? She got ahead of that lie.
Did you forget, Father? Only we can pilot the Exisals.
Did you forget he's got, like, what? 6 times 10 to the power of 64 or whatever bullshit number of Monokumas?
How could you forget that?
Which is like 600 bajillion.
Thank you, Father, but the Academy is under our harmonious control now. Step aside,
Not in this
Father.
game. Well, he's definitely got multiples in this game at the very least. He's already died once. Are you you're saying treating you kids like my property was wrong? It's completely and utterly wrong. No. No way! He's bald again. Seems the shock made him go bald this time for good. Now then, as the new headmaster, we have for you bastards a wonderful prize. Let's see what the prize is this time. A hammer, a scroll, and a key?
And a ninja scroll as a prize bundle.
Okay, I know where none of these go.
Wow, what a bunch of random junk. I mean, bravo! Bravo!
The key might open the door. The scroll and the hammer, I got nothing.
Forward to working with you. I hope we can all get along.
I had a feeling it was more junk. We didn't need more junk. We had way too much, and his name's Kibo. Gone too far. Everyone, we can't allow that kind of intolerant language. No fighting. Everyone has to get along. Use the prize to explore new areas together. Fitting another flashback light somewhere, too. Hope you all go closer now that you've regained more memories.
So long, farewell.
Alright, well. Hey, Monokuma. I'll help you take the school back if you let us out of this killing game. Those cubs suck. Monokuma was way better. Damn it, I've got too much pride as a human to let those robots push me around. World would be a better place if robots didn't exist. They should all be destroyed. Alright, well now you're being intolerant. Being the ultimate one, like, how does one go from just forcibly having to take care of some children to being the ultimate child caregiver without really being empathetic or liking children? Talent, I guess. Just naturally good at it. There's things people are naturally good at that they don't like doing.
Hey,
So what are you gonna do? You do think, like, empathy would be important, though. It's not the best lie, I agree. But again, she chose something that was completely harmless, and she wouldn't have to prove to anyone, because there's no way to prove it. Homophobic comments, Kibo triggered. A new area means we have a lot more fun. I don't know if we'll have that much fun. I find myself more interested in the flashback light. Perhaps we'll recall the school's secret. In that case, we'll deal with the murder girl later. Hey, bro, I'll leave this to you. Do a good job. Thanks.
Gonta, protect you.
Jerk. If you do find dangerous place, come get Gonta. Gonta will protect you. That aside, what are we gonna do with that thing? Let's just leave him here. Right, well, I assume I'm in. Yeah, she's got a Little Red Riding It. Jesus Christ. Nice reference. I get that one. Hey, anyone play Darkstalkers? Fucking BB Hood up in here. Let's just leave it in Mako's lab. Or Mako's lab. Maki's lab. There you go. Yeah, no, that's absolutely a reference to Darkstalkers. I refuse to believe it isn't. If you don't know what I'm referring to, look up BB Hood in Darkstalkers. Can I can't examine it. Oh, well. Cool lab, though. Anyway, let's check out that door near the, gym/kitchen. Right down we go. BB Hood's good fun. it's been a long time since there was a Darkstalkers game. I wish they'd release another one. You're back, I love cats. Well, we learned she's the ultimate assassin. Saw a cool BB Hood reference by way of what's going on in her assassin's lab. And, right, I still need to go down a floor. We got some random junk from the Monocubs. It's the age of the Monocubs. Yep, New World Order, like he said. And, yeah, I'm gonna check out that mysterious door that's been mysterious for, like, a couple episodes or chapters now. Probably end the stream in about 10 minutes or so. Yes, but I have a key. God damn it, you fucking... Alright, well, where the hell... Outside, there might be something, maybe? Where the hell is there anything? That's the gym. A hammer, a key, and a scroll. I have no idea where these would go. Maybe there's more, like I said, outside. Construction's been done or something. Scroll first. Okay, cool. Where the hell do I go? You say scroll first like I would immediately know what the hell I'm doing. Fewer plants. I guess maintenance is progressing. Yeah, so let's take a look around, shall we? Becoming more and more beautiful just like me. Is that so? You just made Himiko angry. Someone like you wouldn't know this, but Himiko... This is Himiko when she's mad. I was just blushing. From your own compliment. Your expression doesn't change much.
What a pain.
Changing expression is a pain. The only reason you don't do it. I've known girls like her, actually. That's too much effort. Well, it's a ninja scroll. That doesn't help. Ninjas. Ninjas, ninjas, ninjas. Let's ask this ninja statue down here and see if he knows where a ninja scroll could possibly go. What are you doing down here? My God! Welcome! A dojo? What do we have here? I guess I haven't been to the Love Hotel yet. Huh? I could try that, I guess. A building! What kind of technology makes a building suddenly appear? It's not just any building, it's a dojo! It doesn't matter how it appeared. Right. Like, I would care if a chef came by car or train, as long as they make good food. It's really the same. I mean, I might as well check out the dojo, right? Later, girls! Must be Ultimate Research Lab, and from the look of the building, it's Ultimate Aikido Master's Lab, I'm sure of it. Alright, let's go inside. Don't be shy, Himiko, ladies first. What a pain. Pushing Himiko along, Tenko stepped inside the building.
That's true.
Suppose I should check inside, too. Yeah, it's worth at least looking around. Looks like a garage. Alright. Fucking got him, I guess. Yeah, this feels like the ultimate training gym. A huge dojo with tatami mats are new. They smell nice. A giant wooden doll here. What's this? Large wooden doll made of... Wait, is it a doll? It's supposed to watch over us and protect us?
Damn it!
This is my lab, you jerk. Why are you angry? I'm so happy I just can't contain my emotions. I'm like an excited dog that just pees everywhere. I get the analogy. Please don't pee everywhere. Emotional roller coaster, the opposite of Himiko.
Amazing.
Such a nice dojo. I'm sure sparring will be incredible in here. Without a sparring partner. I mean, he was asking for it. Just want to see Suichi get his ass kicked by Tojo before the stream ended, to be honest. 079. Why are you throwing me? This is a super serious martial art. Instead of training, we just fight head on. That's called training. Himiko, aim for the heart. You're gonna start with that? Just kidding.
Wait.
This is kidding. Why'd you just go straight to actual fighting? You don't have a lot of confidence in yourself, do you, Suichi? Huh? What? You lack self-esteem. Because of that, you doubt your strength. You looked inside the main school building yet? Some of those gifts Cubs give you are used there. I mean, I'll take a look around, sure. I'd like to find all of them before I end the stream, honestly. You seem more confident than before, but I can tell you still question yourself. Well, I'm right, aren't I? I can tell when my sparring partner is burdened by doubt. Okay. Might be right. Is that the only time she respects men even a little bit when they're sparring with her? You know what works real good at lifting all that doubt? Neo Aikido. Because Aikido itself is a Japanese martial art, that treasures a pure heart above all else. I mean, the only martial art I'm even partially familiar with is boxing, so wouldn't know. Not really. You want to calm yourself and, you know, clear your mind, but you don't want a pure heart or any bullshit like that. It's about instinct, man. Reacting before you have time to even think about how you're reacting. If we combine your magic with my Neo Aikido, then be able to solve many things by force. By force? I thought this was about being pure of heart. I don't want to do any exercises. It's too much of a... Yo, is that the sexy scene? Because I totally get it now. Hell yeah. Honestly, that's way better than her throwing Suichi around. I don't know what you were smoking, 7-9. Oh, way funnier. I see. It seems you're too shy to show your emotions, Himiko. What a waste. You have the richest heart of all.
That's right.
You should do Neo Aikido, Himiko. Training your body helps express your emotions. Now, come sweat with me, and after we'll hit the showers together. Are there showers? I feel like turning you into a gross frog with my magic right now. Oh, you're angry. I can see it in your heart. Use your anger. Channel it. Even I can see that. Shower with Himiko. Right, bye. I'll just be leaving then. Is that the sexy scene? The shower? What's that over there? Oh, Miu. I can't hold back any longer. It's too soon. I'm not ready for that. She wants to take him apart. I won't make things worse. You'll probably feel a lot better. Take this relationship to the next level, please. This. Miu, we shouldn't. So she either... It's either exactly what it looks like and she wants to bang a robot, or she wants to, like, take him apart and mess around with him.
Come with me.
We'll do it together. Well, I guess this bears pulling a deal to Adventure's Lab. I should check and see what's going on. You know what? For the sake of it, I should probably check and see what's going on. Why not? I doubt it'll be titties. Save Kibo. Yeah, we gotta save him. Heard a strange sound. We looked for the source. Eyes met with an unbelievable sight. Alright, well, that's extreme.
Man, you're really plugged up. You're practically throbbing.
I think Kibo's fine.
Throbbing
Yeah.
with dust and debris, that is.
Yeah, she wants to fucking repair him. And her
This
gazungas
is
are in the
no
way.
good. No good at all. You must feel
The
sick.
Honga Bongaroos.
I apologize. I've been neglecting my needs ever since I got here.
The Bongalonga Ding Dong Honga Ronga Mama Bama Jammas.
I'll get it all out. Trust me.
Yeah, we get it.
Oh, yeah. Your
Yeah, chassis
your
firm,
body.
innuendo,
Careful.
incredible,
This is amazing.
tickles. Feel all tingly.
definitely know
Watch
what
it be
you're doing,
revealed
too.
she built him.
So,
Alright, well, that was fun. Why is he so calm? He's a robot. Emotions are tricky for him. Not sure respect has anything to do with it. Well, you respect your opponents, obviously. From what I hear, Aikido isn't really in particular way effective in actual combat. I don't know much about Aikido, I have to confess. Like, Aikido is one of those martial arts that are purely for show, aka all bark and absolutely no bite whatsoever. Ah, well that would be why it's a Neo Aikido, wouldn't it? Well, that was interesting. Nothing but maintenance, I'm sure. Alright, so let's see. Scroll and a key. Where would a key go? What's a locked door that we haven't opened yet? Key and a hammer. Right, we have the scroll. Key and a hammer. Hammer, hammer, hammer. Are you gonna do the thing where you tell me? Yeah, okay. Nothing mysterious down there. Got it. The warehouse, maybe? Well, let's do the thing where I eliminate my options here. Try the warehouse. There might be something at the end of the hallway. I also completely skipped the warehouse because I'm a fucking moron. Anything back here, like against a wall? Oh, I have a... Okay, that's how I get the map. Nice. I was wondering about that. Because it used to be tab, but it's not tab anymore, so... Might be in the black and white dorm floor 1. Yeah, I tried that. It didn't work. Probably won't let me into the gym. Yeah. I tried the door. It wouldn't let me do anything. Maybe I had to do the Tenko thing first? Yeah, no. It's locked, can't get in there. You'd think a key would do that, right? You'd be wrong. You'd be very, very wrong, I guess. Okay, I guess I'll try upstairs. Probably needs black and white key. Watch it be, evil fucking world leaders. You clearly have a gray key, lab. And, it gets black and white because of reasons. There was a dragon statue over here that I activated. What are these? That's nothing. Those are wires. Nothing there. Anything over this way, near the entomologist's lab? And I guess I can try... That's stairs down, I think. Nothing over here. I mean, I do have a chest. I could try this again? Nope. Entomologist didn't have anything, and there's bad memories there. Piano room. Oh, maybe. I can try the piano room. I want to get all of these, and then that'll be the end of the stream. I don't think there's anything up here. No, this is where I came from. The pool, maybe? Might be something in the pool. I still haven't tried the warehouse because I'm a goddamn fucking idiot. The key might have something to do with the piano room. Don't remember. Nope. Okay. I'll try the pool, I guess. There's people there. So what? That does suggest there is something there. You're not wrong, actually. Look, listen. If I'm missing something obvious, you can feel free to tell me. 7 or 7, 9. I think Arg pointed out there's like marks on the wall the first time. Explore all the floors thoroughly. Yeah. Did I ran back downstairs. Son of a bitch. Okay. I'll go where their people are. That makes the most sense, I guess. That said, there were people in Miyu's lab, and there wasn't anything secret there. Alrighty, let's go around here. Hey, buddy. Don't see anything mysterious here. There's some tarp. That's about it. Wall? No. Any tiles? No. Okay. Anything interesting to say? You're a fan favorite. That's all you wanted. God damn it. Huh? Blah blah blah. Did something. Joined forces. Yeah, very, very much appreciated. I'm sure what he said was super important. Okay. Ah, what the hell is this? Where do you come from? I haven't seen you at all. Fully content. Of course you are. Alright, well, would have been nice to notice that a little bit sooner. Door collapse. Looks like we can get back there now. I wonder what's beyond here. Perhaps someone awaits us, you think? Merely a jest. The world is full of jests. World full of jests. Well, he's not wrong. Staircase, 4th floor. Alright, let's do this. Wonder what the upper floors are like. There's nothing dangerous, right? Or is there? Okay. Don't worry, Gonta will protect you no matter what. Thanks, Gonta. It's reassuring. Tuxedo's essential gentleman, but masks too. Cool reference. I love Trigun. Frightening atmosphere was so oppressive I let out a shout without realizing it. There's probably going to be a scroll up here. What's going on in here?
Actually,
This is a made-up story, but brutal murder took place here. I don't want to hear any scary stories. I won't be able to go to the bathroom alone. She said she made it up, so that means it's okay.
So long. Farewell.
That was the story. Once, a brutal murder happened here. That's it. Go about your business. What am I, a goddamn boss? Get the fuck out of here. Alright, we have mysterious rooms and... a Wile E. Coyote-esque painting. The hell? Alright. Ah yes, the creepy 4th floor. Yeah. Okay. Candles lit the dusty room. It's creepy, hard to see. Like something would appear here in an occult manga. It really does feel like something is gonna pop out at you. Well, let's go then. Why would I investigate? God damn it. Candles in the room's the only light. There's no windows. Pitch black if the candle goes out. Don't put them out. I don't like the dark. Can't imagine many people do. The other candle, I guess. Imagine it's the same. Can I leave? Okay, I'll talk to Gonta and Meg Turney. Even though I said all that, it seems like something's going to jump out after all. Have I mentioned that the 4th floor is creepy? You did. You'll point half expect a corpse to burst through the wall and chase us. That's nothing to joke about. Is that a reference to, something, I'm sure. Ghost stories, maybe? Nothing here. What's this room for? So, can I leave, or... What the other candle, I guess? What the hell do you want from me? Candles, yeah, the only lights. Oh, the floor? Okay. Oh, follower! Mikan's nurse's office. Jesus Christ. Alright, sure. Be dark about it. Hey, welcome to the stream. We wrapped up the second trial in the third game. The stream, unfortunately, is almost over. Thank you for the follow, though. I'm going to be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. But thank you very much, Shrewd Negotiator, you. Floorboards resting on top of a crosspiece. We're just looking around in the new floor right now, finding these mysterious objects. Homes to rest in. I suppose it's not just my imagination. Each floorboard is thick, and they got no gaps between them, so let's look, okay? Going to no worried about falling through the floor all of a sudden. It's pretty dark here. It's a little hard to see where we're stepping. And in the corner, there's a hole in the floor. Might not be good over there. There doesn't seem to be anything else of interest in this room. Doesn't look like anything's important, just an empty room.
Oh!
This is not an empty room. You see 3 same-looking doors in the hall, right? All the rooms are empty just like this one. They got candles for light. There's 3 of them. We know, gotta worry. No reason we ever need to use empty room like this. True. So, can we leave? Darkness and the shaky floor are making me nervous. Only a matter of time before the shutters burst open and newspapers get blown in. References. Thanks, Meg Turney. There are no windows, though. Don't have any reason to waste an empty room. All of her references are wasted on these plebs. For God's sakes. Anyway. Yeah, this is still weird. Like, why have this Wile E. Coyote-esque... Anyway. So they all look like that? All these rooms? You should add the channel commands schedule or something to make things easier. The schedule should be listed somewhere there, but I mean, I should. Exact same room, yep, okay. A little bit brighter, it looks like, actually. And the left room, just really, you know, check all the boxes on that one. Spirits of those who have passed. Yeah, the middle one seems to be in better shape. I think, anyway. Watch it be a thing where all these doors lead to the same room or some bullshit. Anyway. Who's down there? It's you two. Okay, so... a shrine? What do we have here? Ultimate Lab. Oh, so it's Angie's. Got it. Mystery of the 4th floor. Looks almost like a museum. It could be this guy's. Yep, anthropology. Various objects stored in shelves. Some of them seem rare. Damn, Kyo with the giant lab. This is the ultimate anthropologist lab. It's so wonderful my face contorts with glee. Oh, right, she's an artist. She's not like a guru or anything. Not even university labs are so well stocked. But who brought all this stuff here? I suppose there's no point in thinking about it. What would you do in an anthropologist's lab, really?
Wonderful.
Like, surely all this stuff has been studied already. Not even universities are this well stocked. Having all this to myself gives me complicated feelings as I am a researcher. Alright, what can I look at? That dog, specifically. Not that would be a convenient twist, wouldn't it? Or now that would be a convenient twist. All the doors leading to the same room. I mean, probably. I just assume that's what's going on. There's a large wooden dog statue on the pedestal. It looks pretty old. Although, they did that in the second game with the fucking funhouse, didn't they? Has some kind of strange power to it. Makes me shiver looking at it. That's... I never dreamed that this could truly exist. Slowly remove the white fabric on the pedestal. Oh, even a cage. This is perfect. Perfect for what? It's a statue in a cage. Never thought I'd be able to touch the real thing in all my life. Today is a momentous day indeed. So focused, you're not even listening. Alright, cool. There's something in the case. It's called a sword, you fucking idiot. Rusted in places, but looks like a ultimate detective, by the way. A yard long and still sharp. Is it real gold? It's probably valuable. You were drawn to that katana, I see. It's not merely coated in gold. Is merely coated in gold leaf. Ah, it's not made of gold. That said, katana has immense anthropological value. In certain rural areas, katanas are used to defeat generals in wars and worshipped as gods. Sure. One such katana is extremely precious relic, necessary to spread. Ah, the super rad katana. I want to. Jesus, this kid. Kokichi suddenly popped up between us and grabbed the katana for the case. You know how I know who isn't going to die or be the killer? Their labs haven't shown up yet. Like, that seems kind of an oversight. Did anyone else notice how, like, the first person to die was one of the only people that had a lab? Or the first person to be executed was the only person who had a lab? And then in the second one, weirdly, the maid who got a lab and Ryoma also died. And they got fucking labs. You mustn't touch it without... Don't worry, I'll be super careful with it. Would I lie to you? Suichi isn't terribly good at Ryo's ultimate talent, in case you haven't noticed. Yeah. This katana's the real deal. It's even gold-plated for that authentic look. I see. It could also be used as a murder weapon. Kichi, that's an extremely precious relic. Please do not treat it so lightly, or I will tear out your nerves. It's nice to see him passionate about something that isn't creepy.
Please don't.
Alright, I get it. Don't make scary threats. You slid the sword back into its sheath and handed it to Kyo. My hands are sticky. Gold plating flakes off so easily. I guess that's what it means to be an authentic katana. It's very old, so the gold leaf comes off easily. In any event, do not touch things without permission. They are precious relics. Do it again, I will tear out your nerves. Yep, scary threats aren't necessary. Important D1 reference. What, a murderous katana? I mean, I guess. Why is it all important with you all of a sudden, 7-9? There's a book full of books. I imagine this one is special. Bound by hand? Is it the Death Note? Jesus. Or not the Death Note, the Necronomicon? Carefully, he took the book from the showcase.
Incredible.
How amazing. It's actually real. Oh, that's why his hands are bandaged, so he can touch stuff without, like, damaging them. What's in that book, Kyo? Extremely precious document.
Do you understand?
The book's history of the fabled Cage Dog Village, said to have been destroyed long ago. Cage Dog Village? Does that have anything to do with that statue, I wonder? Cage Dog Village has a reputation for using many dark arts and spells. Village destroyed at the hands of a feudal lord who feared their power. One girl, the lone survivor, risked her life to write this book, which means all her handwriting. The book is extremely precious, one-of-a-kind relic that should be soaked in her bitter grudge. One of a kind, that is valuable.
Yes.
Top of that, since the book has such a reputation, there are few copies. Since I was fortunate enough to obtain one of these copies, I already have it memorized. But I never thought I'd be able to lay eyes on the real one. What a trick of fate. Kia, what do you mean by reputation? The rumor is that spells and dark arts inscribed in this book are extremely potent.
However,
they surpass the comprehension of people who live in the world of science and technology. That's why it was buried in darkness along with the entire Cage Dog Village. But it seems those were no mere rumors. I feel power seeping from this book. The deep-seated grudge of a girl whose village was destroyed permeates every letter. It's getting weird. I'm just gonna end the conversation. But I still... Oh, okay. I've learned everything I could from this lab. Nice.
Listen.
By the way, Suichi, would you like to lend your ear to the voice of the dead? The
Do
what?
you understand?
Cage Dog Village documents contain many dark arts unique to that village. Of all of them, I find the most interesting one is a seance called the Cage Child.
Yes.
In fact, the wooden dog statue and iron cage over there are to be used in this very seance. To discover it exists so surprising enough, but to actually have it before me. Would you like to try it? Let us converse with the dead using the Cage Child, shall we? That's weird, Kyo. You're weird.
No.
Nah, I don't have any interest in the occult. Now, you mustn't dismiss it as simply the occult. Some matters you refer to as occult are merely the importance of anthropology. Dismissing things you don't understand as the occult is a defilement of all cultures, yes? Cool. It's not important because I don't understand it. Fuck your culture. It's probably not that cool. If your culture was worshipping a bird god by killing children in order to make it rain, fuck your culture. I don't like your culture. We have crop dusting for that. Alright? We can literally control the rain. You don't need to kill children or sacrifice virgins or some bullshit. Look at you, Aztecs. God. People are all like, you gotta protect the culture. Some culture's fucked. Don't protect culture.
Say.
Make culture your own. Remix that shit, alright? That's how you get really cool shit. The zoot suits in Africa? That shit's awesome. That was a remix of culture. A lot of Japanese... hentai and porn is a remix of culture. They found comic books and started making porn of it. A lot of Japanese current today culture is remixed culture. They love borrowing other cultures and making it their own. It's super cool. Do more of that. Don't alienate people by being like, "Oh, that's our culture. You can't appreciate it." Alienates and just harms us as a globe.
Huh?
You want globalization? Speak with the dead. Speak with Kaede. Huh. I'd like to talk to her once more. Kurumi.
No.
No, I decline. Even if it were possible to speak with the dead, I don't have anything to say. Not yet. The only thing I'd want to say is we escaped and we got out of here. That determination's beautiful. Perhaps you're correct. Calling out to the dead out of curiosity would be a blasphemy.
Forgive me.
One must
I
call
lost
them at an
myself.
appropriate time. Felt a shiver up my spine. I'm sure they'd all like to know that we got out of there. Kurumi, Ryoma, Rantaro, and Kaede, actually, would probably all very much like to know we all escaped. Anyway, well, that was interesting. Ugh. What have we here? This would be, okay, the Hanging Scroll. It's blank. I wonder if my, well, the scroll already went there. I wonder what my hammer is used for. Most of these cultures can be in times when superstitions are wild and science wasn't all that advanced. Superstition is just ancient science. Ah, here's fucking Angie's lab. That's locked. Interesting. Want me going around the other side? What up, Kokichi? The ultimate labs are locked. Ah, it has some kind of rear entrance to the hallway. It was locked too. Both doors are locked. How are we getting inside? Don't give up, because I have a secret tech. Oh. You already in there. Can I help you? Angie, you were in here?
Hey.
Feel weird chatting out here. Let's all go inside. How pushy. Come on in, please come in. Ever polite, Angie pushed us inside. Sure, go for it. Hey, don't use those hammers to kill people, by the way. Cool lab, though. Wow, actually are. What'd you think it was gonna be? Why does this lab have blocks?
Atua has spoken.
He said the classroom's probably made for me. What does that mean? I mean, it means exactly what it means. Alright, look, since they're fucking keen to waste all of my time, tell me where I use the damn hammer. I'm on a time crunch here. Wait a second, I was gonna answer that question. No, we don't. No, we didn't. Is your memory even getting worse, Motaro? You promised, because I don't remember you not promising. That doesn't make any sense.
Care.
Just let me do it. If you don't, I'll stick my hand up my butt and shove it in your mouth and rattle around your molars. Ew. On the Wile E. Coyote painting. Nice, got it. It's actually glass. How do I find that out? Because I couldn't look at it.
So?
It's the key, Angie's kind of girl, shut people out, too is shy, like a porn star. How? It's just the opposite. Any room where gonna make art needs to have a key, but I'm surprised the Monocubs knew that. These are all my favorite art supplies and sculpting tools. How'd you know? What should I say? I'm not a good improviser. Calm down, I'm even worse. We know everything about you bastards. We want to be your friends. I don't want to be friends with you. I'm only interested in Monokuma. I don't want to get friendly with knockoff products. Why would you say that? Why do you hate me? I won't forgive anyone who refuses to get along with me. Now, Monodam, we haven't given up the key to this room, have we? Here it is. There's only one key. Don't lose it. That won't be important later. It'd be bad if you lost it. You won't be able to lock the door or open it from the outside. Let me see that key. Swiped the key and lifted it into his mouth. He ate it. Gulp. He swallowed it. Key's flatlining. What are you doing? If you swallow that key, you'll definitely choke. Someone might use this key for murder. Keys are mysterious. If something bad happened, it would be too late. I want everyone to get along. You're reckless. Come on, Em, carry on. We'll carry him like a kind boss taking care of a drunk employee. Sure. So, cool. Can I go fucking use this damn hammer? I'm gonna lock the door. That's fine, then.
By the way.
Those guys said they know everything about us, right? Superstitions are running wild these days. Given the science is very advanced, most people generally have common sense. Those wild superstitions have less room to evolve into a murder-suicide religion like the Aztecs. As true, although it can happen looking at you, Jonestown. Does that mean school is specially made for us? Monokuma has claimed that before. Is that really possible? The giant complex is built for the 16 of us. Miraculous mystery that only Atua knows. As long as I'm comfortable, I'm fine. Our lives here have become enriched, then I have even less reason to leave this place. That's true. Sick voice crack from me. My nose is itchy. I'm all over the damn map. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. Oh, God. Rantaro died before we found his lab. We haven't... I doubt he has a lab, honestly. Only 3/4 of the lab's dead people. I don't believe he has a lab. I'm gonna suspect right away he just doesn't. That's wax for making wax sculptures. Unlike water, stone wax is soft texture for sculpting. Atua is the one who's going to be doing the sculpting. I see. Seems like people have been making wax sculptures for the longest time. The ultimate lab owner has to have a lab. You know what? You're not wrong. Something about a death mask. So it was that and her. Got it. I see. There's an easel, brushes, all kinds of supplies. All my favorites. Deep Sea, something, art room sculptures, replica. Don't need reference, but Altu is the one who creates.
So divine.
Place will be filled with my collaborations with Atua. As long as he doesn't work for commission. What the fuck? The door? I don't know. Back door. Door isn't the one we used to come in. Door's super crappy. I guess it's the rear entrance.
See?
It's got a lock just slapped on there.
Correctly.
Alright, and that door that we used.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a knob like a cylinder lock. Same classroom as two different kinds of locks for doors. That's mildly infuriating.
No.
It's perfect that they're not the same. Symmetry is a Western beauty idea, like the symmetry of the golden ratio and such. I think asymmetry and partition functions are more beautiful. I don't get it, but I suppose that makes sense. To each their own, I suppose. Yes, I would like to leave. Alright, so there are some exceptions like Jonestown, but none of those are large-scale Rojin cults like those. No, yeah, it's definitely less of a thing these days.
Hey!
What are you doing here? Monokuma's just disappeared down the hallway. He wants me to follow him. What could be down there? Is that the, But I want to go down this way. Ah? Okay, nothing. Wile E. Coyote-esque painting. What you want, you bastard? Follow his bald ass. Glancing back and forth between me and the picture on the wall. This picture? Huh? I see it's not a canvas, it's painted glass. Perhaps, maybe the item, the hammer. Threw it as hard as I could. One of that was a waste of everyone's time. It's just the room. That'd be like a spa or something.
I knew it.
So I thought hidden passageway here. I don't know what he's up to, but he did really help us out. Lots of busted-ass TV monitors. What have we here? Computer lab. Is for the ultimate robot? Ultimate evil genius or something? Okay, what do we have here?
You bastards.
If you've come that far, that means you've solved the painting puzzle. Excellent teamwork. What teamwork? It's just Suichi. Puzzle was too difficult for one person to solve. I'm sure they got along and solved it together. Let's just play along. We put ourselves in danger if we defy him. That's true what they say. The serious ones are scariest when they snap. I'm certain it's not possible. But did that outdated piece of junk help you at all? No. It's the computer room. This computer isn't just some ordinary computer. Computer you're looking at is super amazing, if I remember correctly. You can use it to create a new world. It's an Xbox. I can see the X on the box.
Okay.
New world that you can use to create a new world. Wait, were we supposed to tell him that? I forgot the plan. Totally said way too much. Ah, I knew it. You're so forgetful, Monotaro. You gotta try and remember what you can and can't say. Why didn't you help him, Monofi? Eh? When you realized he was saying too much, you could have helped him, right? Why didn't you? You're friends, right? Why didn't you help him? If you can't get along, you will be punished. Important Xbox. It's true. You two, Monotaro, friends, share everything, even punishments. Backfire.
So long. Farewell.
Alright, well, we'll take a look at the Ultimate Xbox tomorrow. What are they talking about? Not good with computers. Right, we'll explore this tomorrow. I have to go and get ready for the rest of my day. Obviously, being a Thursday. So, alright, I'll be back on Friday. 1 o'clock. Oh, right, my bad. 1 o'clock Eastern Time. I tabbed out of that for whatever stupid reason. There we go. And that's going to be it. Can't wait for all the important things to be plot relevant and totally not skipped. Right. I imagine they'll be very important. And it's just, you know, all ignored in favor of the art room, where they've clearly got locks in this mysterious room with ghosts and spooky shit going on. Anyway, rest in peace, Kurumi. Talk to you later, Shroom Negotiators. Love you all. Be good people, etc., etc. See you tomorrow.